Go live. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Let's get it, 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 let's get it. We are on and ready to rock and roll, baby. Let me just get this ready. Boom. There we go. Hey guys, how you going today on BKR Sport? We're here for some super rugby action. And it's my Fijian Drua. Oh, that's a video. Let's go. That's a video. It is the Crusaders going up against the Fijian Drua here in Christchurch, which is not exactly a great place for the Drua to be going here today, but it's a good tester for them. Obviously, this year is all about them having a nice little taste tester, and it's all about seeing Fiji just do what they can in their first year in the competition. Obviously, we saw them last week. We beat them on a Pacific there pretty convincingly, to be completely honest with you. They were the much better team there. Remember when that little boy came with this challenge starting to say that Moana Pacifica were going to roll through every single Australian team? Well, yeah, they haven't won against an Australian team, but cool. But yeah, look, obviously, it's going to be interesting today to see how the Drua go against a very good rugby team in the Crusaders. Obviously, Crusaders have been one of the best teams, the best team for a very long time now. Obviously, this year, it definitely is more likely the Blues getting that best team of the competition. And obviously, the Brumbies doing very well too. The Brumbies are doing incredibly well. Which not many people saw coming up here for them this year, obviously when they were going up against the New Zealand teams. Now, they did actually lose to the Crusaders last week, I think it was 37-26, but the fact of the matter is that it's very interesting this year. You can't really guarantee me who wins the Super Rugby out of these four teams here for me. I think the Blues, the Brumbies, the Sailors, and the Chiefs are all the four teams that are really red hot in it. Everyone below is kind of just making up the numbers, in my personal opinion, and not all the time is it like that, because most of the time it's actually just the number one spot there, which is the Crusaders, who are the only team who have a chance of winning it. But this year, it's a bit of a mix-up. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how they go today, especially after that big win there against the Brumbies in Canberra last week there with the Crusaders. The week before that, let's go have a look-see here. The week before that, round 12, the Crusaders beat the Force 53-15. So they're on a bit of a roll right now. And in round 11 was their last loss when they lost to the Waratahs 24-21 in a controversial game there. But yeah, that was the same week, the Fijian Drua. They had their first ever home game there in Fiji, lost 27-24 to the Highlanders, still a New Zealand team, physicality. Highlanders are still no easy beats, despite the fact they're not having the best season this year. And then in round 12, obviously, Fiji, they went up and we took on the Hurricanes. That was one of the worst games I've ever watched in my life in any sport. It was just absolutely abysmal. Round 13, they took on the Moana Pacifica and we won 34-19. And then obviously we're now here at round 14, which is the second last week of the competition. So before we get to the finals, and it's super exciting. But guys, let's get into the team lineups here. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Get around Fiji. I know it's going to be a tough game here today, but get around the Fijian Drua, baby. Doso Viti. It is our time to shine. Let's get it. Alrighty, so for the Crusaders here today, the number one, they'll have Finlay Brules with Ricky Jackson, number 2, and Fletcher Newell in the number 3. Zach Gallagher moves to number 4 there with Sammy Whitelock in the 5, Scott Barnett in the 6, and Tom Christie in the 7. Ethan Blackadder and Bryn Hall in the 8 and 9. Fergus Burke is the 10. Lester Fainga Nuku alongside Sevu Reese on the wings there. Great wing pairing there with Jack Gudu and Braden Enna in the centres. And then we've got Shafi Haki as the fullback there, the number 15. Their substitutes today, they've got Shiloh Klein, Tamaiti Williams, Ollie Yeager, Dom Gardner, Corey Kello, Mitchell Drummond, Simon Hickey, and then George Bridge is the substitutes for the Crusaders. Now moving on to the Fijian Drua here, Kaliopasi Oluwalkepa is number 1 with Zuriel Togiatama and Samuela Tawaki in the 2 and the 3. Isawan Narsilasila in the 4 with Aratu Rotasalia in the number 5. Joseva Damani in the 6 and Mesarami Dorokoto in the 7. 8 is Namani Nangusa with 9 Penny Matawalu. I actually really do enjoy watching Penny Matawalu play. And then Callum Muntz in the number 10 there. Obviously no Frankie Lamani here today, but that's still a good 9-10 there. I really do like how Penny Matawalu plays there in the number 9. On the wings, Vinaya Hambosi. The boss man, Vinaya Hambosi. He's been an absolute revelation this year for Fijian Drua. And then Celestino Ravatamanda as the other winger there in the number 14. Teti Tela, he moves to number 12 today with Calaveti Ravovo in the number 13. And then Kitioni Talinga is in the 15. Moving to the substitutes, Davita Ikanaveri, Hareti Hetet, Manasa Saulo, Chris Manimbi, Raikambula Mamondonu, Leoni Nawai, Elesaya Dorosesi, and then Turin Turaki, Samu Vondre. That is a lineup there for the Fijian Drua, and hopefully we can get something done here today. I really don't hold too much hope in regards to win, but I would love to see us get a close little game here. I would love to see us put in an effort. The Drua have been known to just give it all they've got, this year, and although they don't have that quality just yet, I still maintain to win the Super Rugby in the next 3 years. I really do. I believe it. I believe that the ability, they've got the audacity in them to be able to go compete with the big dogs in the next 3 years. Actually, maybe not necessarily, but they'll definitely be competitive within the next 3 years. And no, I'm really looking forward to how the Drua come back out next season. Really proven. I want to see how much this has impact on the actual team too, because obviously that's a big part about why is what Argentina utilize the Jaguar. It's going to be fantastic to see the Fiji national team can really utilize their team to progress the national team. But guys, like I said, hit that around here and let's get around the draw. Let's get it. Bravo Bali says Bora Brass, Bora Bora. I hope it's a good game, Smith McMurdo. I hope it is. But, I hope they just give it their all and solid crack. Obviously, later on tonight, we have the Reds versus the Reds winning that one. Chiefs and 4. Chiefs probably do get that one, especially New Zealand. Hurricanes and Rebels. I'm probably laying with... Oh, I don't know. The Rebels could sneak that. The Rebels could actually for a final spot right now. And then the Brumbies and the Blues are dropping in and out. Is it really? Dropping in and out. Is it really? Oh, yeah, it does actually. Oh, I don't know. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can see. Oh, no, that's doing it again. Let me just... Hold on one second. Wait. Now, okay, I'm watching. Is it turning off? It's not turning off right now. It's not turning off anymore. Trucking down. No, I've got you sorted, son. I've got you sorted. You got one job. I got one job. I'm in everywhere today, man. I'm actually run down right now. I'm actually really run down. I don't have a spare moment. You ask my roommates, man. Like they haven't seen me. But I saw one of my boys, Tim, just a few moments ago. But they haven't seen me for 3 years at this rate. They haven't seen me for about 3 years, mate. That's how busy I am right now. Got the Sharkies vs Titans game on this weekend. I got damn well hope I don't have COVID at this rate because I'm just run down from the weekend, bro, and from how much work I put in. Yeah. Jimmy says, dude, your sound is low. Go to the Reds. You shut up. My sound is fine now, but it was not fine when you said that. So you don't have to shut up then, but you can shut up now. There you go. Walter says, be good if the Drua win this, or at least put up a good fight. I'm definitely looking for the good fight. I am looking for the good fight. I think that I just want to see Fiji give it a good solid crack. That's absolutely what I always say. I just want to see my teams give it a good go, and I think they can do that. No, I think they always are. Going to be doing that. Stay Ill says, Crusaders, baby. Yeah, you should be winning this one. You'd hope you win this one, especially in Christchurch, especially in New Zealand. You'd be expecting to win this one here, the old Crusaders. But Fiji, man, we know easy beats. I'm telling ya, I know score lines may not represent it, but Fiji have not been an easy beat at any stage of the season. Even in round 1, Fiji gave it a good go. They lost 40-10, but they gave it a good go against the Tars. That was their first ever game. Obviously, the Brumbies game in game number 2 wasn't exactly that great. You got to round 3 here, and they beat the Rebels. That was a pretty good win there for the Drua for their first ever win in the professional competition. Round 4, the Drua, they lost to the Reds, but very close game, the 33-28, and there was actually a big controversial call that won the game there for the Reds in that one. You moved to round 5, the Drua gave it a really good go against the Force and probably should have beaten them, should have beaten them. They were up by a couple of points going into the 80th minute, and the Western Force scored a try on the do or die moment there of the 80-minute red marker. And the Force won that game 20-18, but, good performance there from the Drua. Moved round 6, Rebels beat them 42-27 in Melbourne, but you see, the Drua still scored 27 points here. They still know how to put some points on the board, despite the fact that they're not exactly the finished product just yet. Lost to Waratahs 38-14 here on the Gold Coast. I was at that game. Obviously not the greatest performances there, but with that being said, the red card is what screwed them. If they didn't get that red card, I honestly believe they could have won that game. I believe they would have won that game without that red card because that red card really adjusted the momentum. But that's something that you're always going to see with Fiji. The way that we play on the islands is very different to the way that we play here in Australia or New Zealand or South Africa or anywhere in the world. The way the islanders play, especially Fiji and the villages, is very loosey-goosey. And obviously with loosey-goosey can come very enigmatic play, which is good, but then come the negatives of, the tackles might not be great. That might be a bit risque with the I don't even know what the word is right now. It's a pretty obvious word for all sport followers. Discipline is the word that I'm looking for there. The discipline is not there for obviously the local villages and for the lesser grades there on the island. So that's the other problem with Fiji, and that will always be the problem with Fiji, unfortunately. It's always going to be an issue with the islands, but then again, you get your positives. Well, you get your negatives there, but you get your positives with that as well, which is the enigmatic free flow and throw the ball around. Plus, they're implementing the structure in, obviously, recently, which is great to see. Round 8, they took on the Brumbies. They lost it 3-12 there. Look, the Brumbies just won that one, but still 12 points against the Brumbies, and they conceded less points than they did in the first game against them, so that was a good positive there for the Drua. Round 9, then, they got the bye, which obviously they won that one. Good work, they won that one. Round 10, they took on the Blues, and that was a very good game there by the Drua. They gave it a really good go, only lost by 17 points, but the scoreline didn't actually reflect how close that game actually was. I'm getting messages out right now. What's going on? Why am I getting messages? That's not anything to do with this. Round 11, they lost the Highlanders by 3 points in Fiji. Real unlucky to lose that game. Very good game, very close game, very fun game to watch that one. Then obviously the week before that, they lost the Hurricanes 67-5. Don't talk to me about that one. Don't talk to me. Hey. Oh, gee whiz, be careful. Shush, don't talk to me about that one. And then they beat the Moana Pacifica 34-19 last week. So they're not exactly easy beats, as much as people would like to admit they try and say they are. Jimmy says he used a Blue Yeti. I've no idea what you're talking about. Joey says, who have Drua beaten this year? The Rebels and the Moana Pacifica and the Rebels. Kalera Ulurawali says Moana Pacifica. Parabati says Burabras. Burbura. Samisu says, been a rough debut season. It's predicted for the Drua. No, it has not been. Again, I've told you this. It's not been a rough season. Hopefully they can set up in defense against the Crusaders rolling more. The only rough game that they've had was against the Hurricanes. You've got to have perspective, man. You can't come into this thinking, you cannot come into a season expecting this to be a clean slate. It's not a clean slate because you've got 10 teams in the competition who've been playing for years, for decades. You've had 10 years, decades for these teams to have built themselves into franchises and built themselves into successful organizations. The Drua and the Moana Pacifica are not coming in with that clean slate because they're coming in behind. They have to catch up. So give them 2-3 years, they will surely have caught up. Maybe not Moana Pacifica because that's effectively a sick New Zealand team that no one's going to really care about. But in regards to the Fijian Drua, give them 2 to 3 years, and I'm telling you, they're really going to grow. And I'm telling you right now, the Fijian Drua are probably more in regards to support. Are probably supported more throughout the islands of Samoa and Tonga than the Moana Pacifica right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie. But no, it's ridiculous to think this has been a rough season for the Drua. I just went through all the scores, and most games they were competitive. No one gave them a chance in regards to competition throughout this season. They could still finish in the top 10. They are just a few points out of the top 10 right now. Hold on, let me go have a look here. I believe they win this game. They actually go out of the top 10. They go into the top above the Force. If they win this game, they go above the Force, and the Force, they've still got a couple of games to make up. But who do the Western Force have to play? They're not going to beat the Crusaders here, Drua. But with that being said, the Force have the Chiefs and then the Moana Pacifica. So you'd assume, and then the Hurricanes. So you'd assume that they're going to get that 10th place. But the point of the matter is that the Drua are not out of it. The Drua are definitely not out of this at all right now. And it's ridiculous to say this has been a rough season for them because I think it's been a very good season in comparison. Very good season in comparison. Sebastian Gravis says, Toto Drua, this is a real tester for the lads. Absolutely big tester for the lads here. But, I'm going to back us in. I'm going to back us in, have a good game. I think if we're going to lose, you could absolutely see us lose by 60. You could absolutely see us worse than the Hurricanes because the Hurricanes are not that great of a team, but they beat us 63, 67, and 60. What was it, 67? Then again, the Hurricanes have been doing pretty well recently. They smacked the Force 61-10 as well. Round 12, where was it? Round 12, 67-5. So, you look at that game and you think, okay, we got absolutely slapped there. And you look at the Crusaders and you're like, they're probably a better team. So they could definitely slap it harder. But there's a bit of a better team here today. Penny Matawala wasn't playing. Caleb Munns wasn't there. We had no Tatitella. We didn't have... Vinay Hambosi's not playing here today. Hambosi's been taken out. Is he a late exclusion here? Is the boss man a late exclusion? Because they've got Tundraki, Samuel Vondere now. And Kitiona Ratu comes into the team. Or did I read out the wrong team before? No. I think that's a laid out. I think we've just lost. I think we lost Vinay Hambosi. Well, that's okay. Well, that sucks. Because he's obviously our best winger and one of the better wingers in the competition. But Vinay Hambosi will not be playing today, based on these team lists right now, unless it comes up here on the screen and changes it. Hillfries, hey, come back in the Drua. Just came back from a funeral. I hope so, man. Well, obviously, I hope you're right, but I hope the Drua can put up a good effort here. Trooper says, hey, bro, remember a guy named Trooper? I've been trying to find you for so long because my other account got deleted. Well, I'm here, mate. I'm here rocking and rolling. We've got this game tonight, Fijian Drua versus the Crusaders. And then right after this, we've got the Parramatta Eels versus the Penrith Panthers, which will be a very interesting game there. Very interesting game there. Very interesting game there. Looking forward to that one. Logan Ballsack says, up at a Drua 50 coming in. 50 Bob. Ooh, if that happened, I think that maybe people in Christchurch might write. I think they'd probably write if they lost by 50 here to the Drua. Sergeant Kelly says, imagine the scene of the Drua pulled off the upset of the century and took home the W. That'd be insane. It would be. And even though they can't make the finals anymore, it'd just be a really impressive feat. It'd be really impressive to see. Technically the Drua actually could still finish in the top 9, which is not finals. They cannot make the finals anymore, but technically they can actually finish in the top 9. Which would be a very successful season. Trooper says, isn't it Eels and Seagulls? Did I not say that? I thought I said that. Parramatta Eels and Manly. I thought that's what I said. Jerry Bowe says, rain and freezing cold here in Christchurch tonight. This could be a big blowout. Absolutely, it could be. Absolutely. So I just want to look at these forward. I want to look at the back line here. I want the back line to come up because I want to see, because Vinaya Bossi definitely was on the team list a few moments ago. He definitely was on the team list a few moments ago, and now he's not. Now he is unfortunately not. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Nasila can bring today for the number 4 role there. He's obviously a very good player. Nasila and Rovovo, very good centre for the Fijian Drua. I love what he does in that number 13 role. Is he 13 today? He's 13 today. Yes, he is 13 today. Rovovo. Somebody another late change perhaps in the Drua lineup? I think it is, but it's unfortunate. I think it might be because of injury. It has to be because of injury. It would have to be, because why would there's no way they would just drop Vinaya Hambossi. There's no way. So some of Vondre and Ravatamanda is the wingers. Yeah, he's definitely not playing tonight. That sucks. Callum Muntz, obviously my boy. I have interviewed him for the channel before. If you haven't watched my Fijian Drua vlog, I was there at the Seabus game. But Ravatamanda, he's a guy that obviously can be very loosey-goosey. You love to see it in regards to the wings. He's very enigmatic and sometimes plays a little bit more inside as well. But today he will be on the wing. Haven't seen Jorasese before though in that fullback role, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on there. Hetet will come off the bench eventually later on in the game, and that's gonna be a good one. But is this Jorasese's first game? Jackie Halafuya says, can't wait for my team Para to play. Yeah, they'll be later on tonight. Mate Diwa, yeah, he's playing today. John Mate Diwa, and I'm not too sure about Ramumu, but Ikanaveri, he's a very good player there. Tavita Ikanaveri there on the bench as well. But here we go. It's interesting that you say it's cold. So it's, what is it? 15 kilometers an hour, winds 7 degrees Celsius, and there's a guy there wearing a singlet. What a joke. What an absolute muppet, Jerry Bowe. Well, Jerry Bowe, I want you to go and tell your local Christchurchians, put a goddamn jumper on, because that's ridiculous. 7 degrees Celsius and he's wearing a singlet? Are you shitting me? Gee whiz. Gee whiz, man. But here we go. The Crusaders coming out here for the game. They're walking out of the field. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you are new around here. I will be doing the Super Rugby Finals. As long as they don't impact the Gold Coast Titans games, I will be doing the Super Rugby Finals. The knockout games. Ooh, it's going to be big. 2 weeks to go. Obviously, next week, we've got the Fijian Drua taking on the Chiefs as well in Churchill Park in Lautoka. But I will not be there. I'll be streaming it, that one, unfortunately. I wish I could be there. Somebody says his debut for Joraseses for sure if he comes on later. No, he's playing. He's starting. He's starting. Roleplay Master says, won't you get banned for doing this? No, I won't get banned for doing this. Why would I get banned for doing this? Jerry Bowe says, I'm hearing the Warriors have made an offer for Fainga Nuku. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if the Warriors want to make a play for a few of these rugby boys. Considering that they're going to be in some strife. We've seen Matt Lodge obviously be a dickhead because he is a dickhead today. He left the club, and there's a lot of other guys who have already insisted that they're going to be leaving. Ewan Aiken wants to stay in Australia. A lot of guys from Warriors want to stay in Australia. So it's very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate they have the Warriors, and they're going to be looking to get as many people as they possibly can. But I don't think that a winger is necessarily who they should be looking for. I don't believe that Lester Fainganuku will probably play in the wing in the rugby league. I think he'll probably play in the centres there rather. But with that being said, it'll be interesting to see what happens there, because he's definitely a back, but I don't know if they'd put him on the wing. It'd be interesting. With that one. Macapaka says, BKR singlet is business casual wear in Christchurch. Well, there you go. Well, obviously, I'm not a Kiwi, I'm not a Kiwi. That's not me. Yeah, I love me Kiwis. I will be in New Zealand later on this year. I will be going to New Zealand for the Titans versus the Warriors game. Ooh, that'll be cheeky. That'll be cheeky. That'll be cheeky. Um, Role places usually won't let me stream any game score. Well, it's not YouTube. You're probably just streaming the game. That's probably what you're doing. Tony Kelly says, how dare that mother wear a singlet? How dare he? But apparently it's a businessman. As Makabucket just alerted us to. So here we go. So the Fijian Drua. Do forgive me if I sound a little bit lesser today, guys. I am really run down right now, but I love my sport. Obviously, weekend's our biggest time, and I definitely couldn't be not doing these streams tonight. And we've got a big day tomorrow as well. We've got 3 games tomorrow, and then on Sunday we'll be going to the Titans versus Sharkies game. So there you go. All right, so here we go. I'm taking. Let's go a realistic score prediction. I'd probably say Crusaders to win 37-15. No, I'll go 37-10, to be honest with you, on a realistic level. But on a Fijian Drua, let's go Dr. Vitti, baby, level, I will go with the Drua to win 23-20. 23-20. Fijian Drua. Let's get it, baby. Ow! Let's get it. Slap him up, Drua. Exactly right. Do exactly what that man's name is. You know, don't just slap him. Slapper him up. Not just slap him. Slapper him up. Jerry Bose 65-10 to the Drua. Lovely, Jerry. I like that, Jerry. That's good from you, Jerry. 65-10 to the Drua. I like that one from you. Alrighty, so here we go. The Crusaders will kick this ball off here. And the Drua will get this ball around the 22. No. Oh, they lost it. They're away here, right-hand side. Rafa Tamanda. Oh, no, he gets taken down here just outside the 22. That was actually good little work there from the Drua, though. Nearly knocked that ball on, to be fair. But left-hand side here, Manu Nadan Kaidula. So let's go. Sorry, I don't know. I'm all over the shop today. I tried it. I gave it a good go. I would have messed that up a little bit. But the Crusaders here, they're going to get the ball here at the halfway point. Come on, get some good defense going here, baby. Get some good defense here. Makapaki said, I'll go 45-8. You pick who wins, BKR. I'm going to select the Fijian Drua for the win. Thank you very much. So the Drua now get this ball here at the 22 and sneaky little run to get the ball offloaded there. No, it's going to be a sneaky little tackle there by the Crusaders. They might get a turnover here. No, they will not. So that's going to be Matawalu there. Big pass across there. Drua now just need to boot this ball away. They just need to boot this ball away at this point. No, they're going to give away a penalty to the Crusaders. Lovely. Whoa. So a minute in, the Crusaders get a penalty here at the 22. I reckon they'll go over the line out here. So Ravelvo gives away the penalty there. I reckon they'll go over the line out here. He'll probably have 24-27 of the Drua. Bias, I know. Yeah, absolutely, Drua. It's not bias. It's just obvious at this point. The Drua are obviously going to win this game. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. So, Crusaders are going to go over the line here. They're going to be fired. Yeah, like, you're ridiculous if you believe the Crusaders are going to win this game. Like, it's not like they're heavy favourites. So, you're ridiculous. So, Crusaders bring this one down. They can push this one over here. 7 meters out. Drua, very strong here, Drua. Warn him, referee. You got to warn him, referee. That's surely. Left-hand side now. Crusaders get the ball away. Or, over the top here. Oh, no, that's a try. Oh, that's an easy try, too. That's unfortunate. Shannon Humphreys, we're going to time you out now. I don't know why you did that. I might even hide you because that was really poor from you. I don't know who you are. I don't know why you did that. So I might hide you next time. Ilfry says he missed the most important game of the season. Tigers vs Bulldogs lose against the Wooden Spoon. Well and truly too early to be thinking Wooden Spoon battle. But that's a try there for the Crusaders. And it'll be 5-0 here. Wizikiktukam. X Factor says, what's the problem with channel? Sit in the Norna corner. Yeah, I know who that is, which is why I'm confused by it, which is why I'm considering hiding that person from the channel. Manu Nanda Kaidula says, what a start. Yeah, not a good start. It was a start. It is technically a start, but not a good start for the Drua. No, not a good start for the Drua. But only early. Drua's still going to win this game, don't worry. They're just allowing the Crusaders to, we feel sorry for the Crusaders. Obviously, they're not really a successful team. The Drua, very successful team. We actually won the National Rugby Championship in 2019. Thank you very much. 2018, maybe. But the fact of the matter is we won it. Can you tell me if the Crusaders have won the National Rugby Championship? I don't think so. I do not think so. So 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes gone here. It is going to be 7-0. He slaps it. Oh, maybe. Yeah, no, he slapped it. He slapped it. So that will be 7-0 here to the Crusaders. And I'll wait for you. Jerry, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Tell me if the Crusaders have ever won the National Rugby Championship. I don't believe so. I do not believe so. Just throwing that one out there for everyone who thinks that maybe the Crusaders might be a better team here. I disagree. Tell me. So 4 minutes gone here, and the Drua are going to be kicking this ball off. And they whack this one down deep here, just inside the 22. It's going to go drop backwards. They're lucky, the Crusaders. Jeez, they're lucky with that one. Sachin Cullen says, the only thing keeping Tigers and Bulldogs interesting is seeing if big man 12 can get his first try in his 100th game at Leichhardt Oval. Absolutely. So Crusaders here at the 22. They're going to roll this ball back out to the right-hand side here. And that's a okay kick there from Finlay Christie. Okay. Manu Nanda Kaidula says, Drua win. I hope so, man. Tosoviti. Whatever Crusaders. Muppet man. Also, come on. So Togiatama here, can he throw the line out? This has been our biggest problem. We are the worst team in Super Rugby for lineouts. So Togiatama will win a line out. We'll win our own line out. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle in May. It's a Christmas miracle. Forget July Christmas. Forget Christmas in Christmas. We're talking about Christmas in May. We've won our own line out. Right hand side here for the Drua. No, Ravaltamanda gets slapped up there. Oh, whoa. No, sorry, that is Samuel Vondre. And apparently offside play. It is going to be Fijian Drua penalty advantage here. Now we're talking. Drua, left hand side. Can we get the ball away? Can't get the ball away. The Drua here with the advantage though. Right hand side. It gives off to the forwards. We're going to be at the 40. Here we go. They're still playing the advantage right now. Right hand side. No. Catamans. He's going to just run the ball straight. Referee, give us a penalty at this point. They're not making meters. Give us a penalty at this point, referee. Give us a penalty. Give our penalty. Give our advantage. Give our advantage, man. So the Drua, good little run there, gets to the 40, where we've been for the last about 50 minutes. Drua back on the inside. Get taken down here. Inside the 40 now, left-hand side. And there's not meters being made here, referee. Just bring us back for our penalty, man. We've actually lost our advantage now. Well, that's just stupid, Fiji. Shit, man. Don't you dare give away penalty now, Fiji. Oh, penalty advantage now. Let's go. Let's go. Don't take the 3, please. You will not beat the Drua. You will beat the Drua, but you will not beat the Crusaders by taking the 3. Hurricanes learn that out every single game they play. Jerry Bose says the best Fiji on the field is definitely not in the Crusaders. Absolutely. That's a bit of an insult there to Sever Reese, but I agree with you. Obviously, they do play for the Drua, Jerry Bose. Absolutely. Michael Packer says, do Australian Rugby Union fans hate the Crusaders as much as the rest of New Zealand? They're going to take the 3 here. You're joking. Well, we will be off the goose egg, so they did not beat us to 0. Who's the real winner here? Crusaders? Whatever. Who's the real winner? We don't get beaten to 0. No nil point over here. Logan Bullsack says it's going to have to be for real with you, Blaze. Drew 37-10. I think we should score more points than that, though, to be honest with you. Magapaga, not really, bro. I think that the Australian teams, the more disliked team would probably be the Waratahs, because it's New South Wales, and everyone doesn't like New South Wales. No one likes New South Wales. Not even New South Wales like New South Wales. I'd say it's probably New South Wales, the Waratahs, yeah. And it's not because they're successful, it's just because they're New South Wales. And we all know who's the best Origin team. It's just painfully obvious. It's painful how obvious it is. So the Drua here, we don't lose to 0. Whee! So 7-3 here to the Crusaders with the Drua. We get the 3. Bing bong. Bing bong. That's what we're talking about. Jerry Bose says everyone hates winners, Macca. Look at the Storm in Aussie. Absolutely, everyone hates winners because they want to beat them. Absolutely. There's no argument there at all. There's no discussion there. It's obvious, and it's always going to be that way. Look at the Yankees. Look at the Dodgers. Yankees don't even win that much. They've won a lot in history, but that was like 100 years ago. They haven't won a great deal recently. And they will count a month here. Don't go in the full. Okay, lucky he doesn't go out in the full there. So the Crusaders bring. Oh, slipped over there. The Crusaders are going to kick this one into the corner. It's a good kick, actually. But they will get back here, Ravaltamanda. And he's going to go left-hand side. Now, oh my God, he's throwing it to nobody. He's throwing it to literally nobody. No, kick the ball away, please. Or run it yourself. He gets the other way. Oh, get the ball away, please. Otherwise, we're going to give away a penalty here. There's going to be a penalty here. They're going to give away a penalty. You watch. Oh, wow, they're going to be lucky to get away from that one. Please kick the ball away. Please kick the ball away. Please kick the ball away, Fiji. Please kick the ball away. Please kick the ball away. Please kick the ball away. Yes. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Fiji kick the ball away there, and it will be a line ahead of the Crusaders. Outside of the 22 here. Manu says, buckle up. I'm buckled, man. I got my seatbelt on. It's clicked in. I'm making sure. Doesn't worry, man. I'm buckled up. I'm buckled up, sir. Magapaka says that is true. I remember no one cared about the Chiefs pre-2012. Then Sonny Williams went down. They won the 2 back titles, and now everyone hates them. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, look, the Penrith Panthers were actually a well-liked club until the last couple of years. But then again, Penrith Panthers is a bit of a different story. Their fans are very antagonistic, let's put it that way. Left-hand side now for the Crusaders. They're going to be taken down here at the 22. It's more what happened with the fans. It's not even the team. It's more about the fans. Oh, they've lost the ball there, the Crusaders, and the Fijian Drua. The defense is on fire. Let's go. So 7 meters out from their own line. The Drua are going to have to whack this one away here, but they're going to run through the forwards here first to the big number 8 there, Namani Nangusa, the captain. Captain Nangusa. And Tetitela will kick it to about 22. It's not the greatest kick there, but they'll take it. It's not the greatest kick there, but they will take it. So 10 minutes gone here, guys. Go and hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you are new around here. And here come the Drua. Come on. Come on. Says there with the line out. Short line out. They will win this one. And let's see if the Drua can push him out. They're pushing him sideways. Here we go. Here we go. They might push him sideways here. They're going to push him over the sideline here. They're going to put... Oh, no. They're going to score a try here. Oh, no. No, they got the one. They got away from that one without giving away the line out there to the Drua. So the Crusaders here, they're 10 meters out. They're just going to go through the forwards right now, and you would assume they score here. You would assume that they score here. Oh, that's forward. Oh, that's forward. Yeah, absolutely, referee. Absolutely. So good defense there for the Drua, and there'll be a forward pass down on the Crusaders. So it will be a scrum feed here, and those are everything in the corner. Look at the Fijians go crazy down the corner. Good defense. Let's go. Rickleberg says, what's going on here? Sneaky Drua win. Might be sneaky. Might be sneaky, Drua win. Might be sneaky. But that is a forward pass there from the Crusaders, and it will be Drua. Ooh. That's on Drua. Magapaka says, as a Queenslander, does Luai annoy you? He reminds me a bit of Richard Sherman, always a loudmouth trying to get under the skins of opposition players. I know what he's trying to do, though. Only players who really... He's not really ever going to be a guy that Queensland hates, really. He's going to be a bit of a pest, but he's no Mick Ennis. He's no Paul Gallen. He's no, who's another one? Ben Greggs is just a little pussy. Who are the other New South Wales guys we hate? Like, obviously, Chief Harrigan back in the day. Honestly, Jerome Luai's not the kind of player. If anyone's a Clemmer's a player, it's usually going to be the forwards. The back line, like Jerome Luai, honestly, you could toss that bloke around. You know what I mean? Like, he compared to the forwards are going to slap him up. So, no, I wouldn't say that a back player is ever really going to be one of the guys that the opposition will hate too much. Billy Slater wasn't really necessarily hated by New South Wales Blues, you know. No one really from Queensland. I don't think there's ever been a fullback really that's actually hated by an opposition, besides the basics of it being Origin, obviously. Scrum feed here still, by the way, 7 minutes out of their own line. Lockie General Edit says hi. Hello, mate. Jerry says, any rumours who Lodge is going to sign with? Either the Sharks or Jail. I'm going to lean with Jail, but the Sharkies is probably another option as well. The Sharkies or Jail is the options there for Matt Lodge. He's a dickhead, by the way. On any Warriors fan, any self-respecting Warriors fan should hate that bloke. He utilised the Warriors as a way to progress his career. He had no care factor for the club. He's screwed the club here. And he's just a bit of a piece of shit. We all know that from his nice little New York endeavours. So the Drua here, that's going to be a penalty to the Drua. They're going to get a penalty to the Drua. They're going to take a quick tap here. They're away, the Drua. He gets the ball left-hand side here. Dosso, get the ball out left-hand side. Go, someone. Oh, no, that's at the full. Oh, bro, no, that's not it, bro. No, that's not it, bro. What are you laughing at, my guy? Come on, bro. Come on, someone, Vondro. That's terrible, bro. That is terrible, mate. Terrible. All right, so try Origins. The Sayers are usually pretty good from the line out. Oh, no, they still won the line out. Left-hand side now. They're going to spread this one. Good work there. Oh, good tackle by the Drua. Very good tackle by the Drua there. So Crusaders now, they're going to go back onto the inside. Decent defense from the Drua so far. So it's going to penalty. No, they're going to get that ball away, luckily. Just left-hand side now. Sayers get chopped down here. 25 metres out. Lodge can play with the New York Penitentiary. Absolutely. Good chance. Oh, crushing tackle there by the big bopper one. Oh, my goodness me. That was unreal there from Willa Kepa. That was unreal from Willa Kepa. So Crusaders now it's going to be a penalty advantage here. I think maybe offside. Not sure. Right-hand side, the Crusaders are going to go here. Gives it off. Chance here for the Crusaders. Sevu Reece. Back on the inside. Good defense. Surely the advantage is over. At this point. Come on, Fiji. Get the ball. No, they're going to have the ball here. The Crusaders should probably score here. The Crusaders should score. They should have numbers. And they will score out in the win. Oh, yeah, they will score. Oh, no. What? Oh, it's unlucky. They're going to say this is going to be a no try. I think this is going to be 2 movements. Oh, wow. That's definitely 2 movements. There. I don't know. They might go back to this one. Potibate, the boss man not here. The boss man got taken out late. Unfortunately, Vinaya Hambossi not playing today. He was a late exclusion of the team. I thought Vinay Hambossi, the boss man, was going to get a nice little meat pie today, but unfortunately no meat pie for him. He's not playing today. But the Crusaders get the ball out left-hand side. They may actually, this harder than it probably should have been. But he comes back on the inside there. And that's definitely 2 movements here, though. There's definitely 2 movements here, though. He goes down, and then he'll go without releasing the ball again. Oh. I don't know why the commentary's not really talking about that. So they're going to call it a try there. So it's going to be 12-3 with the kick to come. Yeah, I disagree with that one. But here we go from the left-hand side, and they will get the kick. Side part because I do what I want. I don't have to do the NRL because I don't have to support the Bulldogs Tigers because I'm a Fijian Drua fan. What people don't understand is that I'm not an NRL YouTuber. I'm a sports content creator. You know, I am a Fijian Drua fan. I'm going to stream the Drua. I'm not locked down to any contract. I don't have to do shit. If I want to watch the Fijian Drua game, I'm going to watch the Fijian Drua game because it's my team. So Brown's mood has changed from when will the Rebels become good to will we ever be good? Yeah, well, welcome to the life of a Titans fan. So if we're going to whack this ball away here for the Drua and the... Oh, that's a good hit. That's a good hit there. Sweet says, I need Crusaders over 47.5 points, and even I said that was double movement. It was blatant. I don't understand why that wasn't taken away, but it is what it is. So Crusaders here, they will whack that ball down, and the Drua will get the ball here in their own half, but there's a good chance Tete Teller to return this one. He's going to whack that ball up top, and it's going to be chased through here by Doro Sese, and that's going to be taken by the Crusaders, just outside their own 22. Omac is definitely crawled. Absolutely, Omac. Absolutely. I really don't understand how that wasn't... that was a try. But Sevu Reece here... Oh, my God, he's tripped him up. But the Drua are going to get this ball here, luckily. Don't worry about that. Back on the inside here for Dorosese. And we'll get taken down here at the 40. No, Jerry, no. I'm very well aware of the differences in rules. I love when people think that I'm not too sure of the rules. I'm very well aware of the difference in the rules in every single sport. That is not what that was. That was blatantly a crawl. He blatantly crawled us then, and people in the chat are even bringing it up right now. Roster 5, why not show me the Ethiopian rowing tournament? Well, it's because I think it's pretty obvious that Old Mate's going to win. You know, Old Mate's just too good, and he's just going to win it. So I thought it's just too clear, you know, too blatant. That's a good tackle there by the... Oh, no! Oh, my God, that was very close to being an accidental offside there. Very close. Jerry, I'm very well aware of the differences of the double movement try in rugby league and Hockey Park says, can Fiji even score anything today? Well, they've scored 3 points. I don't know what you're talking about. So it's going to be advantage knock on here. So it's going to be knock on here, and the Drua will get the ball. Let's go. 7.5 minutes in. The Drua have actually not been too bad here. You know, they're obviously getting beaten by the better team, but they've not been too bad here overall. Something else says, Old Mate's rules and rowing. He's absolutely goddamn crazy, brother. He takes no prisoners. He doesn't take any prisoners except for Matt Lodge. Now, that's a prisoner he will take. Hockey Parks, I'm rooting for Fijian. Good stuff. Well, we scored a point, so we scored 3 points. Wow, look at us go. Not only 1 point, not only 2 points, but we scored 3 points. Now that's what I'm talking about. Someone says, a bit off topic, Villa versus Man City to decide the title. Good to see if my team can some way cause an upset. How about screw you and your team? Someone. How about that one? Yeah, I like that one. How about screw you and your team, Aston Villa? Aston Villa can feel free to eat dick. They can feel free to eat dick. So Finlay is currently getting Finlay Brewers is currently getting an injury assessment. 18 minutes gone here. Switch to Crusaders getting 69. I'd hope so. Because that means the Drua would win, as we found out before. Actually, no. That would mean they would lose. That's why the Hurricanes lost. So, hope not. So, here we go. Come on, the Drua. Penny Matawalu to put the ball in. Someone says, whoa, what did Villa ever do to you? Do you understand that I'm a City fan? Do you understand that? Are you following me on Instagram? You don't know? You do realise why I said that, right? So 8.5 minutes gone here. I can't believe you just said that. Maybe because they might be the only team in between us winning the title this year. Over a Muppet team like Liverpool. The Muppets, all good little kick through. Oh, don't go the full, please. Oh, my God. Oh, I was going to say in. Good kick, actually. If that bounces back inside there for Samuel Vondo, that would have been great. But it didn't bounce back inside, unfortunately. It didn't bounce back inside, but it's actually still a pretty good kick there for Teddy Teller. I'm not going to lie. It's just unfortunate that the ball didn't... Oh, he was going for 50-22. That's why. Unfortunately, it wasn't deep enough, but it was a good little opportunity there. And good line out there by the Satyrs, but you can never expect the Fijian Drua to win their own line out, let alone the opposition line out. That's why the stakes all the better. No, I'll just time you out if they've got to win. So 19 minutes gone here, and the Satyrs are going to push this one here just outside their own 22. One warning, they get taken to the sideline here. No, they go cut back on the inside very quickly. Here they go. They're going to spread it here. Oh, my God, there's been a trip up, and they're going to get taken down now at the 40. Rossi 5. Please time out Rossi 5 for that travesty. I don't know if you're still here, Truckin, but please time out Rossi 5 for that absolute disgusting travesty of a comment. Pig! How dare you? You assume that I'm a Man U fan, you muppet. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely outrageous. The Drua here, good little run. They'll get taken down here just inside their own 40. They'll go right-hand side now. And the Drua... I knew Chucker was still here. You didn't think he was still here, did you, Rossi? Yeah, gotcha, son. Gotcha. How about that one? I just set the Wolves on you, son. And it's going to be a penalty here to the Fijian Drua. Oh, and Jay Hayes here. Double trouble. Gee whiz, double trouble. Truckin' and Jay Hayes. My goodness me. So 20 minutes gone here, guys. 14-3 to the Crusaders of the Drua. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. But the Drua are going to be taking a penalty here and maybe get our first attack of the game. Maybe get our cheeky little first attack of the game. You can't complain with that one. You cannot complain with that one. Do you want to complain with that one? No, I don't. I definitely don't. Gee whiz. All right, well, there you go. So it's going to be about 30 or so metres out here. Oh, man, I'm so glad. I'm so run down right now. I think it's because of that Saturday, the Saturday games with the rain and whatnot, and because I just don't stop. But I was going to do that Cubs game this morning at 9:30. I just couldn't, man. I'm also glad because we lost, but I just couldn't do it, man. I would have died. I think I would have died on stream. So right-hand side now. Here come the Drua. Oh, they're away here. Go, Dosso. Back on the inside here. Oh, he slips over. At that 15 metres out. That was a great little run there by the Drua. Right-hand side. Gives it off to... Oh, my goodness me. Couldn't get away there. It's going to be left-hand side here. Matawalu. Matawalu gives it off here. Come on, Fiji. 10 metres out. Oh, knock on. Oh, man. Knock on there. Knock on everywhere. It was great, though. It was great. And the Crusaders are going to whack that one away. Someone says, funny how Grealish left Villa to win a trophy, and now Villa are the one who they have to beat to get 10th. To get the trophy. The best of luck rather than Liverpool. I just want to see my lifetime City catch United, and I believe we will. I genuinely believe, and saying this 10 years ago, it blows my mind that I would have been like, you're a nut job. But it's genuinely possible in my lifetime to overtake United. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Because we are competitive every single year. And it's a different time now. Teams are trying to catch up to us and they can't. Because we are the runners of the business. Joseph Schuster says, last week in Channel I said Drua would lose to Moana. Well, I was wrong. You were wrong, Joseph. I did say you were wrong, Joseph. I did say you're a crazy man, but at least you can be one to admit that. At least you can be one to admit that. Not many people do admit that, especially when, you have just a random chat here and people. I'm not going to remember it because obviously I get a lot of messages and a lot of comments and whatnot. It's good to see that you obviously put that one out there and say that, yeah, well, look, I was wrong. Not many people can do that. Swedish Detective says that even though the score is what it is, the Drua are actually looking decent. They're not looking too bad. They're looking pretty energetic here. Obviously, are still missing Vinaya Hambosi, the boss man. Are still missing Frankie Lamani. Are still missing a few players there, especially our fullback. Who's our fullback? I can't even think of the fullback's name right now. Can't even think of the fullback's name, but it's going to be 7 meters out here for the Crusaders. But yeah, look, we're not expecting to win this game. I just want to give it a good crack, and today we are giving it a good crack right now. We are giving it a good crack. So Crusaders will get the penalty advantage there. Lucky by the Muppets. Lucky Muppets, because it will be a penalty here. And the ball would have gone to the Drua, but they get a penalty. So, Brad, you're a player. Do you play it safe or take the risk? Like, you can risk it and try and win, but you have a chance of losing your play. It's safe, free. I'm not going to, that comment doesn't make a great deal of sense, but I'll take it in the sense of, if you're a player, do you risk it to get the biscuit and go a bit crazy? You have a chance of winning, but you can also absolutely lose. So, like, say, a 80% chance of failing, but 20% chance of absolutely doing something, a miracle, and winning the game. I'm taking that option every day. I'm taking that option every day. You don't play the game to be safe. If anyone plays the game to be safe, you lose. You will lose. It's like in football, right? I'll use this term in football. One second. Crusaders making a good push here. They're at the 40 now. Oh, they go to the left-hand side here. And good tackle. Whoa, that's a great tackle. Oh, that's a good tackle there by the Drua. It's unlucky. It's going to be a knock on there for the Sabres. Let's go. That's a great defense there from the Drua. You don't play the game to draw. You don't play the game to lose. You play the game to win. If you think you've got a chance to win the game, you go for that and you put 100% chance on that 20% chance. That 20% chance, I'm putting 100% of me into that 20% chance. If it doesn't come off, at least I gave it a go. At least I gave my best to win the game. It's like in football. If you're at 1-0 and you've got 5 minutes to go, if you just sit back and defend, you're probably going to draw 1-1. Or you might even lose 2-1. Because once they get that goal, they're going to think they can do it again. Right? So it's way more about risking it to get the biscuit. Now, you don't want to go full out attack. But your best form of defense is offense. If you're attacking, they can't score. Unless you're an intercept in this game. But like if you're attacking, they can't score. So your best form of defense is offense. And I'm taking the risk every day of the week, and I'm being a lot more possessive rather than sitting back and just expecting them to attack, and we've got 10 men behind the ball, if you know what I'm saying. That's the transition there from football to rugby union. But here we go. Manasa Saulo comes on here for the Fijian Drua. Manasa Saulo comes on for Tawaki. Samuel Tawaki. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely risking the good biscuit every time of the week. Every day of the week. Every day of the week. But 14-3 is a good scoreline for the Drua. And we've got the ball. 14-3 right now. It's a positive scoreline for the Drua. This is in Christchurch. It's cold. Fijians, we aren't used to this kind of cold. We're not used to this kind of cold. Rossi Fire says, well, now I know United jokes aren't allowed unless they're representing United. Now, that's a good comment right there. Now, that's a great comment. Rugby Kiddo says, howdy, big fella. Toss on Drua. Big Bulavanaka all the way from Missouri, USA. Good on you, Rugby Kiddo. Appreciate you. Bulavanaka. Oh, Drua. Oh, we snaggy. But good to see you go all the way over there in the United States. But the Drua here, we get the ball to the 40. Tosso, let's go. Right-hand side here, Penny Matawalu. Keep an eye out, trucking. 25. Nearly lost that ball there. They go right-hand side now. Crusaders on the... Oh, good work there by the Crusaders to prevent that one because they were trying to line up a nice little free-flowing attack and move out to the right-hand back line there. So left-hand side now, they give this ball off. And Drua going backwards, unfortunately. They need the forwards to really lift up here or just kick the ball. Oh, that's going to be nearly a penalty advantage there, Fiji, but they're not going to... Oh! Knock on, unfortunately. Knock on. It's not fun to watch. I don't like that. Oh, no. Also missing Mel Deralangi, who is normally our captain as well, by the way. Joseph Schuster says, looks like Fiji will have a good rugby team at the Rugby World Cup next year. Absolutely. And obviously the Fiji Drua were taken on... sorry, not the Fiji Drua. The Fiji national team will be in the same group as Australia again and Wales again. So it's going to be really tough because... Only 2 of those teams can progress. I definitely believe Australia will make it, and it'll come down to Wales and Fiji. And truly, I'm leaning with Fiji. I am. I would lean with Fiji. I believe that Fiji would have beat Wales if they hadn't lost that game to Georgia. Not Georgia, Uruguay. If they hadn't lost that game to Uruguay in that 2019 Rugby World Cup, I'm telling you, I believe that Fiji would have beaten Wales because they would have had more to play for. They only lost by about 7 points in a game that they had nothing to play for in. And the Welsh were playing for first, so I'm just telling you. I believe that people misunderstand the progression of Fiji compared to Wales, who I don't believe are that great. So they're going to get taken down here about 20 metres out here from the line, right-hand side. They give it off now. Big chance here for the Crusaders to take a commanding lead, because it's not actually a commanding lead right now. Like they're going to win the game. We get that, but it's not really commanding enough lead as what you'd expect here from the Crusaders. Left-hand side now at the 22. They go through the big forwards here. Whoa, trying to get through. They can't do it right now. Scotty Barrett, he gets taken down here at the 22. Still going here. It's 6 phase. Right-hand side at the 22. Oh, nearly broke through. Tried to get the ball away. Couldn't get it away. And they'll be taken down. That's a penalty. Oh, the ball comes out the back. It just spits out the back, unfortunately. Oh, that's good defense here from the Drua so far. That's good defense here from the Drua in these phases. Oh, that's a great try if he gets that. Oh, that's a great try. That's a great try. You've got to give that one. That's a really well-worked try there. So we're 19-3 of the Crusaders, but you've got to give credit where credit's due to Fiji. That was a very positive play there from Fiji Drua. Their defense was pretty sound, and unfortunately, Sammy Whitelock, New Zealand All Black representative there, absolutely fantastic player, Sammy Whitelock, just breaks the line, and they just kept pushing and finally broke down the Fijians, and that's a great line. That's an unbelievable line there. You see the play coming out the back there. You expect the ball to go at the back. Instead, Sammy Whitelock, the forward, gets it up in the line. He's cutting across there. You got the play coming. It was a really good line there by Sammy Whitelock. So it will be a try here to the Crusaders, and you've just got to appreciate it. You just got to appreciate it, man. You just got to appreciate it. You get that itch on your back and you just can't get it. Just a little bit too far. A little bit too far there. All right. So the Crusaders will make it 9-10-3 with the hit to come. Still a long way to go, but obviously it just comes down to how much they get beaten by this point. But they didn't lose a nil. And they will get a kick. He will curl it around. So it will be 21-3 here to the Crusaders. With 11 minutes to go, hit the first half. Guys, let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. We will have the Chiefs versus Fijian Drua game on next week as well. And that'll be in Fiji, so that might be an interesting game there. In Fiji. You never know. Might have some water. But it's been a decent performance here from Fiji. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a decent performance here. Although they will get beaten by Fiji, it is a decent performance here. So the Drua here, they'll put that ball up in the air, and the ball will come down around the 22. Good chase here from the Drua, and Ravatamanda will take him down inside his own 22. Good work there. Good chase from Ravatamanda. Left-hand side now, and they'll get taken down here in the forwards, inside their own 22. Obviously, they're going to kick this one away now. Gets this one backwards, and not a great kick, actually. Fiji can get this ball inbounds. They're going to bring this one back out. You don't want to see this from Fiji. When they do this, this is actually dangerous here for the Crusaders. This is dangerous. Oh, good take. Very good take there. That is a very good take there by Bryn Hall. Very good take. Medvedev says, let's go Reds. They're not playing that well right now, mate. They've really showed. They've really disappointed me greatly this year. I was expecting the Reds to come second, but obviously the Brumbies. My preseason predictions had the Blues in... No. I had the Sayers in 1, the Reds in 2. The ball hasn't gone out there. The ball hasn't gone out, so there we go. It's going to be Fiji bringing this ball back. Oh, what? Wait, what happened? What happened here? Wait, what happened there? Why is this Crusaders ball here? Massive underdogs, Medvedev. Massive underdogs. So this is Crusaders ball here. Did I miss something? Did I miss something there? But cool story. All right, so Sayers here with the line out, 45 minutes out here. And, that's going to be Drew a ball. We win the line out against the fee. Good run there by the big fella. That was Mesalami Donogoto. They'll get taken down here just inside the attacking 40 now. Left-hand side here for the Drua. Good little run here. Oh, gets the offload away. Dosso, back on the inside. Dorosese, he'll get taken down here just outside the 22. That's nearly a penalty here. That's nearly a penalty there for the Drua. They're not going to call it, though. So it's going to be Drua now. And Nasila Silla, he'll get taken down here just outside the 22. Right-hand side, they give it off. Drua. Oh, it's nearly a forward pass there. Lucky they didn't call that one. They'll be about 27 metres out here from the Crusaders line. Right-hand side here. Great run. But he gets chopped down there at the 22. It was a fantastic run there by Joseph Tamani. Left-hand side now. They bring this ball to the 22. They go out again here through. Oh, that's going to be nearly a penalty. They're not going to call it, though. Gives it back into Rafa Tamanda. Oh, good pass there. Oh, is that going to be knock on? It's going to be knock on. Damn it. Ryan Lance is what month next year is the World Cup? I think it will be about August, wouldn't it? It's usually about when no. It's like September. Is it August, September? I don't know. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be. No, I think it's later. I think it might be November or something like that. No, that's FIFA World Cup this year. When? Oh, here we go. Let's go rugby. Here we go. We'll go pools, and surely it will tell us around this pool. So it'll be a scrum feed here, by the way, to the Crusaders. So it will start 8th of September. 8th of September. France versus New Zealand. Oh my God, what a game that's going to be. What a game that's going to be. That's going to be wild. What's the game that I'm going to be going to? My first game I'll probably go to will be Australia versus Georgia. Ooh, gee, I like that. Australia versus Georgia. Not really. They weren't really that great the entire season, the Reds. Very disappointing year for them, in my personal opinion. 7 minutes to go here the first half. Still scrum feed here to the Crusaders just inside their own 22. Tell you what, I found a really good food joint recently on the Gold Coast. I'm really getting into Greek food. Recently. What's your favourite type of international food? I feel like rugby is one of the most international games on the planet. I know football is too, but I really feel like in regards to... There's more travelling between international nations in rugby than there is in football, in my personal opinion. Outside of their own continental zone. They're going to have to repack the scrum again. Like, come on, man. We don't want to watch the scrum the whole time. Shit, man. I love watching the World Cup season in rugby. Yeah, well, the Birmingham Commonwealth Games is on this year too, in July, I believe it is. I'll be streaming that. Obviously, we've got the Cricket World Cup in Australia. Obviously, Australia has been announced as the Rugby Union World Cup holders for 2027 and 2028, which is the men's and the women's World Cup, which is great to see. And I truly believe that the FIFA World Cup will come here in 2032. I do truly believe it. Ryan Lane says French chances of winning the World Cup next year. Like, it's all well and good to believe that, and they should really on their own home turf, but the France are infamous chokers. Like, they're infamous chokers. That's going to be a penalty advantage to Crusaders. Oh, no, it's not going to be. It's just going to be Crusaders play the ball out here, and they're going to kick this one across. Good defense here. Very good defense. They're going to take him out here. That's going out the full. Well done, defense. Well done, defense, over the Drua. Maybe Women's World Cup next year in Australia. Absolutely, Ryan. We'll be going to that one. No, it's going to be good. It's going to be very good. So Drua will get the line out here, and this score is pretty positive for the Drua. It really is. Joseph Shooter said, for the players Drua have, they've lost a lot of their games. What do you think is missing in their squad to become a winning team? Joseph, it's their first year in the comp, bro. You know, what do you mean for the players that they have? They don't really have anyone. Teddy Teller, good player. There are still players in this team. They're missing Frankie Lamani this year. They're missing this game. Vinay Hambossi not playing this game. You know, they're having a pretty good performance. You've got to remember, this is the first year in the entire competition they've been, and they're coming up against the best in the world. A lot of these guys were playing in village competitions, you know, just a couple of years ago. A lot of these Crusaders players have been playing with the All Blacks. You know, you've got to realise that, oh my God, they've thrown the ball over the sideline there. No, they haven't. It's going to be kicked back on the inside here for the Crusaders. Good chase back here by Dorosesi. Oh my God, he just went past the ball though. And it will be the Crusaders with the line out. Bro, you got to put context to a comment like that. Like, there's no way you can say, for the players Drua have, they lost a lot of their games. Like, there's no way you can say that without, you know, putting context as if, like, it's not the first time the team's ever been in a professional competition. Jerry's in France win, I believe. That's great, but they are infamous chokers. They've made 3 World Cup finals and never won. They've made 3 World Cup finals and never won. And this is their chance in France. But I'm telling you, Australia is much better nowadays. I'm telling you, New Zealand will still be there. Oh, here we go. Say that South Africa will still be there. England will give it a good go. Penalty Fiji, penalty Fiji, penalty Fiji, penalty Fiji. Wow. How is that a penalty? That's bullshit, referee. That's bullshit. That is clearly a penalty there for Fiji, but they're going to give the penalty to the Crusaders instead. So this will be a try here now. This will be a try now. You would definitely assume. Sayers go to the left-hand side, and it's a great run by Fainanga Anuku. 3 metres out now for the Crusaders. They give it off to the big bobber forward. Take it down 2 metres out. There is Finlay Brewis. Right-hand side, gives it off. Surely they score now. Surely. That's good defence, but they're still going to score. Sevu Reece is going to score it too, and even Fijians will celebrate that. So it will be 26-3 here. I disagree with the penalty there. I think there should have been a penalty Fiji, but, what can you do there? The Crusaders are the better team, and they're going to score the try there. Ryan Lane says Australia, New Zealand, France, Saffers, England favourites will be in the semis. France will be favourite at home, absolutely, Sphinx. France will definitely be favourite at home, absolutely, And France will probably be... will they be favourites? Let's go have a look at the betting odds right now. The World Cup is in France next year, John Davies. Let's go have a look here. So I want to go have a look at what the odds are suggesting as we currently speak. So Rugby Union, let's go down there. I believe France should be, but New Zealand might still be the favourites, even though they shouldn't be. Oh, the Sevens on this weekend, is it? Is the Sevens on this weekend? Well, Rugby Sevens, yeah, Sevens on this weekend. I didn't even know that. I did not even know that. Where is the Rugby Sevens this week? Where is the Rugby Sevens this week? I don't even know. Is it in London? No. World Cup 2023. France are the favourites alongside New Zealand. So that's bullshit. New Zealand shouldn't be favourites. And also, Ireland should not be above Australia. I believe Australia should be above Ireland. I believe South Africa should be above England. I believe Australia should be above England. I think England should be about 5th right now. Ireland should not be up there. They won't do anything. France and England are to the chances there, but Australia is much better than people give them credit for. New Zealand probably should drop below South Africa there. But, each to their own, especially with Foster there. I just don't believe it. I don't see it. It says the All Blacks have always been a pretty good team in most Rugby World Cups. Yeah, but you don't really know what you're talking about here. There's a reason why New Zealanders don't even believe they can win the World Cup this time around because of their coach. So 38 minutes gone here is 28-3 to the Crusaders and the Drua will whack this ball away here. Minute and a half to go the first half. Although the scoreline doesn't look great, I'm telling you, the Drua have been much better than people are going to give them credit for. So Dorosesti will spill that ball backwards now. Left-hand side, Tetitella. And Tella puts that ball up in the air. Wrong, Joseph, and I'll explain why in a second. That's a knock-on. But the Drua are going to get a ball here. Okay, well, it's a knock-on there, but the Drua are going to get the ball here. So the Royals ball back. Joseph says, you look at all the World Cups that have been won by Southern Hemisphere teams. Wrong. We've won 8 of the 9. England have won 1. It took them to extra time. Johnny Wilkinson field goal 2003. We don't talk about that on the channel here. But yeah, the English are the only team in the Northern Hemisphere who have ever won. Well, that's clearly a penalty here to the Drua. Wow, haven't called that as a penalty. Interesting call there, referee. So the Drua have lost meters again here, and you just keep seeing this with their you just keep seeing this every time they have the possession. They can't make the meters. They have 1 or 2. Oh, that's an obstruction. Wow. You can see the Crusaders play go up there. It'll get a penalty anyway, but they should have got a penalty for the run behind. Kato Hayes says, do you think the bunker should be scrapped? Talk to me about that on an NRL stream. Ryan Lang says, do you think Australia don't get the credit they deserve because they haven't won the Bledisloe Cup and the World Cup for a long time? No, they don't get the credit because they haven't been good recently. But that's a bit of an interesting comment you make there because it really has no relevance to it. No. Not having won the Bledisloe Cup in 20 years and not having won the World Cup since 1999 has no impact on why people don't believe Australia aren't going to win the 2023 World Cup. It's a really interesting way to put that. No. The team from 16 years ago has no impact now. It makes no sense. But what I will say is that obviously... the team has been struggling in the last, few years, and people look at it and think, and don't understand that, that Northern Hemisphere tour, Australia had a lot of players there, a lot of injuries there. This is going to be a penalty advantage to the Crusaders. They're about at the 22 right now. They're going to go right-hand side, so this ball out. They had a lot of players out. Like that Scotland game, they lost by 2 points. They had 11 players gone. Oh, Severies back on the inside. Oh, good work there by Caleb Munns. Very good work there by Munns. It's going to be the penalty advantage was scrapped. Okay, they took away the advantage there. That's going to be a penalty to Fiji. Let's go. Good defense. Good defense there from Fiji. Secured out and fully, and there we go. Yeah, exactly right. You know what's funny? The Sphinx, Sphinx says they were runners-up in 03 and 15 with Wallabies. Absolutely. And, it's funny because that was only, 7 years ago. That was only the second last World Cup, and Australians actually made the final despite the fact that we've been terrible for quite a while now. So, people, I think it's just because we have such high expectations from the 1900s where we were very good back then that even making the World Cup final in 2015 was disappointing, but to not win it. But it should have been a very good positive for a team that was seriously struggling for the last 15 years or so. But guys, halftime, 28-3 the Crusaders. Go and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate you tuning in as per usual. Hockey Puck says this is a blowout loss. There's some bitches. Oh, okay, shit, you have no idea what you're talking about. Member says Hockey Pucks, you sound pretty confident. No, it's obviously just a troll there, bro. It's boring. Yeah. Sphinx says All Blacks Ryan. Dan Williams says the Sphinx, I believe he's Aussie. On me, I'm Australian, but I'm also Fijian. My family's Fijian as well. But yes, I'm Australian. But I'll always be around the Southern Hemisphere. I would much rather New Zealand or South Africa or Australia, Fiji, obviously Argentina to an extent. But obviously Argentina are still there, but they're not going to win it. Neither are Fiji, neither are Samoa or Tonga. But I would always get Japan. But I'll always get around, the Southern Hemisphere teams instead of the Northern Hemisphere teams. Absolutely. He's from the Goldie. Yes. Don Davies says, just asking, you won't be doing Dogs and Tigers? Yeah, no, I won't be. I'll be doing the Eels and Manly game, but I will not be doing, because that game starts in 10 minutes. The second half will have started for this game when that game starts. That game will start then. Perth? But Perth? Wait, what country are you from? Who on earth utilises Perth as the first form of contact with Australia? Perth? If someone says, where are you from? And someone says Australia, I've never heard someone reference Perth as the first possible outcome. Perth? Perth? That's closer to bloody Qatar. Perth is closer to bloody France than it is to Australia. Tommy says an interesting stat. Bulldogs, that's not to do with this sport though. Ryan Lang says, I love it in the Rugby World Cup. There's a lot of competition and tough games. They are. Yeah, and there is a lot more upsets. You're still going to see the same teams probably win, not going to lie. You are still probably going to see teams like New Zealand or South Africa or Australia or England or the likes. Those four teams are the only teams who have ever won it before, mind you. But you're still going to see the same teams repeatedly win it. That's why France winning would actually be pretty fun to watch because that would be the first Northern Hemisphere team to win in 20 years, and they've never won in their own. No one from the Northern Hemisphere has won in their own hemisphere before. Obviously, every time Australia actually knocked England out in 2015 in England. In the group stages too, mind you. So that's crazy. Yeah, England didn't even make the quarterfinals. Statement says Naden played still nothing to do with this get sports. Sphinx says Adelaide. Yes, mate, Adelaide. Perth, Adelaide. I'm also from Darwin too. I'm also from Darwin as well. Noah Uasa says hello. Hello, Noah Uasa. How we doing? Joseph Schuster says, you believe one of the Six Nation teams will win the World Cup? If yes, who? I believe if anyone from the Six Nation team is going to win, it's going to be France. But I don't believe so. No, I genuinely believe that a Southern Hemisphere team will still win it. I genuinely believe Australia have a good chance. I genuinely believe that South Africa will still be there. And I genuinely believe that New Zealand will still give it a good go. So I wouldn't be surprised. I will continue to back it in. And people are going to continue to say no. And people are going to continue to laugh. You also said this in 2015. But I genuinely believe Australia will make the World Cup final. I genuinely believe they have a good chance of winning this one. Lucas is Tasmania. Yes. I'm also from Tasmania. I'm from Hobart. I'm actually from Launceston. I'm from Launceston, Perth, Darwin, and Adelaide. Yes. The Sphinx says, Yank here, just curious. Oh, I'm from the Gold Coast, mate. Gold Coast in Australia. But it's just funny that you brought up Perth, because Perth is the one that the two ones you gave there, Perth and Adelaide, are the ones that no one would suggest first. Usually you'd say Brisbane or Sydney or Melbourne. No one knows Canberra. Those are the three places: Brisbane, Sydney, or Melbourne. Brisbane, Sydney, or Melbourne are the three ones that Americans usually utilise. I don't even know how many Americans would know that Perth exists. But yeah, So it is half time, by the way, guys. If you're wondering why we're talking about this. But yeah, Perth is not a place. It's like, okay, for example, in America, it's like normally if I asked where you're from and you said America, and then I guess where you're from, usually you think I'd say LA or New York, maybe to an extent Chicago, San Francisco, Texas. But it's like Perth is like me saying, I reckon, are you from Arkansas? Are you from Arkansas? Is what Perth would be. Or are you from Cleveland? Like, oh, they're not. Yeah, Cleveland's probably it. To be honest with you. Yeah, are you from Cleveland? Will just says Americans think they are the whole world and everything else is fake. A lot of Americans do. A lot of Americans do. So I guess it's South Dakota. That's another one. Yeah, usually people would say North Dakota. So even South Dakota is even further. Sphinx says, I'm from flyover country, USA. So you might be from Arkansas. You might be from Arkansas. Are you from Arkansas? That would be the most amazing guess in history if that actually is true. You might be from Arkansas if you're from flyover country, USA. Jade Williams says, who was that lady sitting next to you on the game on Sunday or Saturday? Still a different sport. Talk me about that in the next game, brother. Evidence says, I like how you guess all the wrong places besides the Gold Coast. Well, no one really knows the Gold Coast overseas, and this is unfortunate, and that's why it's great. Gold Coast is the best place in Australia because of the fact that it's not very, very well known. I guess it's still quite popular for, our area, but Americans won't know it. English won't know it. Europeans and South Americans won't know it. It's just how it is. Perth is Cincinnati for sure, Ben James says. Perth is Cincinnati. I would say it's more Cleveland. Like it's a place you go. It's not terrible. Oh, well, a friend of mine hates Cleveland, but it's not terrible. There's nothing really to do. Oh, there's more to do out there. Where's a place that's not mainstream? It's in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty much segregated from the rest of the country. It is its own country effectively, and there's not much to do there. There's still things to do here and there. It's been middle of nowhere. Joe Reese says, does the goalie still have meter maids? No, unfortunately, I haven't seen anyone in a long time. I don't think so. Joe says, Byron Bay is a place to be. Byron Bay is an interesting place to be. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the place to be. It's a place to be for like a couple of days, and you go there on a surf trip, or you want to get high, or you want to be a part of the hippie culture. I like Byron Bay, but you can't live. Living there is a bit different. It's beautiful, though. It is. I wouldn't say, Alaska. Nah, it's too. I can't get over the coldness of Alaska though. Compared, I would say Minnesota. Nah, Minnesota. No, I'd say Cleveland because I'm just slapping out Buddy Perth right now. Ryan Lane says Wisconsin is like Darwin. A really good friend of mine's actually moving back to Wisconsin. She's from Wisconsin. She's going back to Wisconsin. We have a lot of rivalry between Illinois because obviously I'm a Cubbies fan and a Bulls fan and Blackhawks fan and whatnot. So she gets around the Brewers and she gets around the Packers and who's the other team? Buddy gets up there, Bucks and shit. Viva la Mexico. Shut up, Jay Hayes. You muppet. Shut up, you muppet. They're not making it. Jerry says, do you surf? Yes, I do. I'm on the Gold Coast, bro. You can't not surf in this country, to be honest with you. When you're from this area, this area of Australia. Sphinx says it is snowing here in Montana. Montana, gee whiz, Montana. Yeah, well, it's still May. You guys pretty much get snow all year round, like truly. Mevita says, what would be the nicest state in America? You would say nicest state in America? Jeez. I don't know. It'll be somewhere up. Oh, jeez. I don't know, bro. It depends on how you say nice. Darren Daniels says, one try and Drew will be back in this. Screw the Kiwis. Wow, Darren Daniels, he's not happy with the Kiwis. I think Fijian Drua are going to win this game. Tosso Viti. Bedrock's Gold Coast is like Orlando. They're both shitholes. You haven't either been to the Gold Coast or you don't even know what the Gold Coast is if you think that. Like, if you think the Gold Coast is a shithole, you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I'm not even entertaining the thought. Like, if anyone thinks the Gold Coast is a shithole, they've only been to Cavill. And it's like, if you go to Burleigh and you think the Gold Coast is a shithole, honestly, bro, I feel sorry for you. Not for anyone else. I feel sorry for you if that's how you think of the Gold Coast. Sammy says, not too bad from the Drua, but they do have things to work on in the second half. Absolutely. This has actually been a very good game for them in my opinion. Not very good, but a decent game for them. They're only down 21-3. They are only down. It's like technically a try does get them back into it, but they're not going to get back into this game. I'd love to. I love it. Ben James, I live on the coast, Well, that's cool. Then I have no idea what you're smoking then. I have no idea what you're smoking. I have absolutely no idea what you're smoking if you think that's not good. James, it's unfortunate I haven't, man. I haven't had time, but I'm so run down, bro. I'll tip you right now. I'll give you my tip for the Tigers game. I'll take the Tigers in that game. Oh, but the Bulldogs, they've lost their coach, and usually a team that loses their coach wins. I'll take Tigers at home at Leichhardt. I think it'll be a big game there. I'll still take Tigers 112. And I'll take... The videos change for next week, which actually you'll enjoy more, the video that I'm putting out next week. You'll enjoy that more as members. But yeah, I'm so run down, bro. I haven't even had time to do that. But for the game tonight, I'll take Parramatta. I'll take Parramatta 1-12. Could actually be Manly, though. It is a 50-50. Broncos of Sydney and Brisbane are shitholes, to be honest. I agree. I agree. Justin Harris says, dominant game. Can you say it's too good? I'd say that Crusaders have been a better team, absolutely. But I think that Fijian Drua have been better than the scoreline represents. Yeah, I'd say the Fijian Drua. This is a good scoreline for the Drua. You know, they're still missing Frankie Lamani. They're still missing Vinay Humbossi. Still missing one fullback. Still missing a few of these players. And yet we're only losing 2-3. You know, it's an expected scoreline. Actually, unexpected. I'd say that the Crusaders would expect to be up by more. I do. I think they'd be up by more. AD says, hey, BK, would I see you at the GC vs Broncos game? I will be there, man. I will be there. I will be there. So I'm actually going to be getting involved with some banter with Broncos fans this week, actually, on the socials. You guys will know what I mean when it comes out. But yeah, no, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Doesn't matter if you're a Broncos fan, Titans fan, whoever you are. You know, get around. I'll be there. And you definitely can come and say hello. John Davies says... John Davies is our state here at Beach. Nice down here. It's a great place. It's a great place. Sorry, the reason why I laugh, John, is because Trent Jenkins has just dropped a nice little $20 donation, which I really do appreciate. Thank you very much, man. And he says, Crusaders suck. Oh, man, it's 28-3, by the way, not 21-3. 28-3. 28-3, not 21-3, but... yeah, that's a funny one. Appreciate you for the $20 dono, though, Trent. That's incredible. 20 Barcarinos to say Crusaders suck. That's what a real man does. That's a real man right there in Trent. Jay Hayes says Blaze puts Carver on his wheat bix. Oh, gee whiz. Carver, I've had too much of that. I've had way too much of the young goner, man. No more young goner for me. Oh, single young goner. Single young goner. Vanaka. Sing says Canadian football is interesting compared to American footy? Nah, you're not American. You're Australian. You're Australian. American footy, but league competitive unions are strange. You are Australian. You're a troll. There's no American on the planet who would say Canadian football is interesting compared to American footy. If you don't say American football, I would believe you. Like, you saying footy there? No, don't believe it. Jake Lewis, I'm thinking of backing Storm quite big. They are $1.50 in England. I know Cowboys are in form. Are Storm at full strength? Talking about this on the NRL stream, my guy. Obviously, this is a Super Rugby game. Shane Kelly says 12 just had a shock with his banner. Sphinx says, who else other than England is good in women's union? The Black Ferns. Fiji are pretty good right now. The Fijian Drua women's team won the Super Rugby women's. I think Fiji are pretty good. Australia are okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd say England definitely, and New Zealand probably would be. I'd say Fiji too. Yeah. You watch Gridiron. Yeah. No, you asked says Ratave, one of my favourite Fijian players. Good player, man. Jane Williams says the Naden singing. That's cool. Blocky Newbie Noob says Crusaders. Yeah, they're winning right now. They are winning right now. And they're winning well, but in the same sense, not as much as they probably would be expecting to win by. Not by as much as they probably be expecting to win by, but still winning well regardless. Still winning well regardless over here. By the way, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're around here. We'll be streaming next week for the Drua versus the Chiefs as well, and we'll probably do the Super Rugby finals. We'll probably smack out the Super Rugby finals. Sammy Souza says Fijiana did fairly well against Japan, the Wallaroos. Did they win? I don't know how it goes. I know they won the Fijian Drua women's team won the Super Rugby W, but I'm not too sure how they do in the national competition because I know that no one in Fiji cares about the women's, which is for political reasons, I would say. For political reasons. Later it says Aussies normally have hot chips and meat pies, whereas Americans normally have hot dogs. And nachos. Nachos is a big thing in Chicago. Yeah, obviously in Chicago we also love our hot dogs, and you can't have tomato sauce on a hot dog in Chicago. You're not allowed it. You are not allowed to have tomato sauce on a hot dog in Chicago. But nachos is a big thing. Yeah, no, a big thing. Joseph says Trent Jenkins, suck it in, bro. It's only a game, but I like it that score. Well, Trent Jenkins is a great bloke. Trent Jenkins is a fantastic bloke. George Wilson, wait, what sport are you watching? We are currently watching Super Rugby. The Super Rugby. We'll be doing the Parramatta Eels versus the Manly Seagulls game tonight, but we are doing the Crusaders versus Fijian Drua right now. It is half time. We're just waiting for the second half to come on here. We're just waiting for the second half to come back on. Ryan Lane says, corn dogs big on the West Coast? Corn dogs. Corn dogs, I've heard of that. I don't really know what a corn dog is, really. Actually, I'm going to Google this. It's a big American thing, isn't it? It's a big American thing. I can't believe Fiji are below Argentina and Scotland in regard 131-1 for Fiji to win the World Cup. And they're not going to win the World Cup, but like they should be above Argentina. I'm not going to lie. George Ball says, who you reckon win Blues or West? This is a Rugby Union stream, sir. We'll talk to you guys about Rugby League on the next stream. I might even start that up early to get the last 20 minutes or so of the last few minutes. The last 20 minutes of the Tigers game, I'll probably be streaming for that second game. For the next one, which is Manly vs Parramatta. I probably will get that final 20 minutes there. I probably will get that final 20 minutes or so. Meat pies and the sriracha sauce is yummy for me. Well, there you go. Alrighty, here we go. Second half's about to get underway here. Whitelock, Chrissy, Fainganuku, and Reese all with the 4 tries there for the Crusaders. Brewis, Jackson, Iaga, Gallagher, Whitelock, Barrett, Christie, Blackadder, Hall, Burke, Fainganuku, Gudu, Enor, Reese, and Fadaki. Did Enor... No, Enor didn't come on. No, they haven't made any changes there. They haven't made any changes there. George Ball says, cool, love this emoji. Good on you, man. Joseph says, Patrick Mailata is doing real good for the Eagles. He is. He absolutely is. Any changes here for the Drua? Besides Samoa Tawaki going off there for Manasa Saulu, I don't think anyone's been really changed. Which obviously happened in the first half there. Alright, give us your score predictions, guys. And why Fiji is going to come back and win in the greatest miracle return in history of ever. Alright, so the Drua will kick this ball off and the Stayers will get the ball here 15 metres out. I'm taking Drua to win by 100 to 28. 100 to 28. Toss a 50. Whoa, toss a 50. Oh, so 50. So Drua will get the ball here inside the attacking 40. Ryan Lane says Fiji 30, 28 Crusaders. I like it. I like it, Ryan. I like it a lot. You know what? I'm going to say 31, 28. How about that one? 31. I don't even know if that's possible. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's going to be a penalty to Fiji. Woo! We nearly knocked that ball straight on there, but it will be a penalty Fiji. Take the 3. Here we go. Here's the comeback. Here's the comeback. Oh, here we go. What is that comment going on there? What's going on there with that comment? Jerry Bowes has tried Tigers. Is it Alex Twal? Is it Alex Twal, sir? Say the 3. Yeah, it was a penalty. It is a penalty there. All right, so the Drua here, 5 minutes out. Drua here, 5 minutes out. Okay, how we going here? Let's get Zuriel Tongiatama with a line out throw. Darth Simpius, there's now Fiji getting their backs blown out. They've actually been pretty good, mate. I'm not going to lie. They've actually been pretty good. You even as a Crusaders fan, you have to admit that they've actually been pretty solid in this game. They're getting beaten by the better team, obviously. But they're definitely not getting beaten by as much as Crusaders fans and rugby fans in general probably would have expected. Good turnover there for the Crusaders. And they'll just kick that ball out. No, it's not going to go out there. It's going to be brought back here. And they're going to put that bottom in the air. Not a great kick there by the Drua. And a great take by the Crusaders. Good tackle there by the Drua. That was a really good take there by the Crusaders. But no, even any Crusaders fan out there would surely be able to respect. The Drua have actually been pretty decent in this game. The scoreline doesn't represent how well they've been, but the Crusaders are just simply the better team. They just simply are the better team, and this is to be expected here. So Sayers now left-hand side, gives this one off here, underneath, rolls it out to the 40. Good run, very good run here, but good tackle as well by the Drua. Chopped down there, just inside the attacking half now, right-hand side, the halfway point. Crusaders just spreading it. They'll get taken down here now at the 40. Nearly got a penalty there, the Drua. Their defense has been much improved in this game. Much improved in this game. And they're going to do a cheeky little dink in behind. But the ball's going to bounce up perfectly here for the Rossessi, who I actually believe has been pretty good in this game. Rossessi. I really do. I think he's been pretty decent in this game compared. Drua here at the 22. You're assuming they're probably going to run through the forwards now, and that's exactly what they're going to do at the 22. Jaden Williams says to Fiji to win 37-31. I'm going to take him to win 58-28. How about that? I'm going to take Fiji to win 58-28. How about that? So Fiji roll this ball back and chucked up there. Good chasing for Ravatamanda. Oh, knock on. Penalty. It's going to be a penalty to Fiji, I reckon. Well, it's definitely a knock on. No, yes, it's going to be a knock on. It probably is a penalty here, though. Oh, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be accidental, but still. Even better, mate. Absolutely. You know, the comeback's on here by Fiji. Comeback's on. Crusaders have not scored in the second half so far, so it just shows Fiji, they're going to get the job done here. They're going to get the job done. All right. 36 minutes to go here the game. Who are the three games? Oh, actually, tomorrow's Saturday game is actually pretty good in Rugby League. So I'm trying to understand the nuance of how penalties are awarded. Yeah, it's like, I guess American football is very difficult to understand for a lot of people who haven't grown up with it too. Jane Williams says, Crusaders fans can be delusional sometimes. I wouldn't necessarily go and say delusional, and the reason being is because they've won a lot, so like they're kind of warranted in their in being very incredibly arrogant. But yeah, no, it's all part of the game, man. It's like Storm fans. They're warranted in it. Panthers fans aren't warranted in it. They've won one time, you know what I mean? But Storm fans have always been very consistent. Honestly, I feel sorry for that club when they eventually go downhill. I don't know when it'll happen. Might be 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. One day they'll go downhill and they'll have no fans. I'm telling you that Melbourne Storm are going to really feel the effects of Victoria when they eventually go downhill at some stage. So it's going to be Fiji here at the halfway point. Still struggling to make meters right now. Right-hand side. Good run there by Tetitela. Tetitela will get the penalty for Fiji. No, it's going to be Sayers with the penalty, damn it. It'll be Sayers with the penalty. It'll be Sayers with the penalty for joining Ruck incorrectly there against Manasa Saulo. If they can get through this next 5 minutes this next attacking option here for the Saints without giving them a try, I'd be pretty impressed. Jay Williams says, teams will have good times and bad times. You have to stick through the bad times, celebrate the good times. Absolutely, but it's not easy for people who are casual fans. It really isn't. It's not easy at all, man. I am a different breed. I am a guy who is very emotionally invested in my sport, which is at my own detriment. But with that being said, I understand why casuals can't completely immerse themselves in with it all from time to time. Left-hand side now for the Crusaders. Oh, no one picked the ball up there until late. Now they'll go back to the 22 here. Nearly gets to shoot the ball away there, the Fijian Drua. So Crusaders here at the 22. Louis Jr. says, nice commentator. Appreciate it, Vanaka. So 34 minutes to go here. Crusaders with the ball just inside the 22. Left-hand side they go. Taken. No, he's still going here. Fainganuku is still going here. Fiji, come on, better defense. Come on, better defense, man. They go right-hand side. Taken down now, 10 metres out. Jay says, nice, Gary. Nice, Gary. Right-hand side. Good slap and tackle there by Nasila. Woohoo! Nasila go whoop, whoop. There's the offload away here. Right-hand side, the Crusaders. They should have numbers on the right-hand side, but they're not going to pass it. They'll get taken down 10 metres out now. Good tackle again here. Fihaki, good run, gets to the 5. Say should score here. You'd think they'd score here. Can't get the ball away. Close with shoulder charge there. Saders, right-hand side. Easy try. Good work. I want to say, Jewish defense for the majority of those phases, they pushed 11 phases there, and then the Crusaders obviously do score. Impressive defense there from the Drua. This is the best team one of the best teams in the competition. Obviously, have won many Super Rugby titles. It's the first time the Drua have ever played the Crusaders, and obviously it is in New Zealand as well. So they're actually playing pretty impressive for what the scoreline represents. They're actually playing pretty impressive for what the scoreline represents. I love Meli. What you mean, Meli Dralangi? But it will be a try there for the Crusaders on the right-hand side, and they will be up 33-3 here with the kick to come. Joseph says, anyone was thinking about bringing another New Zealand team from Christchurch or Wellington? Yeah, we're from South Island. They want to create the Northern and Southern Island rivalry. That's what they want to do in the NRL. But Perth want to get a team in. PNG want a team in. PNG have applied for that expansion team, which I believe will be 2024. I do genuinely believe that they'll put it in maybe 2024 or 2025. I think probably more so 2025. So that means 2 years of a bye round every round. Damon says Fiji's not going to get an NRL team. Firstly, that's a really stupid comment. So they're going to get the kick there. It's going to be 35-3. Firstly, that's a really stupid comment, Jane Williams. The reason being is because Fiji have a team in the New South Wales Cup called the Kaiviti Silktails, right? So firstly, that's where you're going to be wrong in the first place. Secondly, the NRL is actually trying to create a similar idea to the Moana Pacifica in regards to creating a Pacifica team that more than likely will be based out of ANZ Stadium in Suva. Now, this could be 5-10 years on the track. This is probably a bit down the track. But your ignorance in that comment is what is really stupid. Your ignorance is the worst part of that comment. Because I don't know if it's just an insult or it's just you being ignorant. But, there is already a Fijian team inside an NRL competition, which is the Kaiviti Silktails. So it's going to be left-hand side now. And they're going to bring this ball back out of 22. Good run. Good run there by Fiji. Jays, hit that like button and Truck will now mow your lawn for free. What more do you want? What more do you want? Exactly right. What more do you want? What more do you want? Right-hand side here. Gives it off. Sila with a little bit of a cheeky run there. Ryan Lane says, team who gets the spoon this year should be given a buy in Magic round 2023 until 18-10 comes in. I agree, but it won't happen. I agree, but it won't happen. The NRL will think about who is the better moneymaker. Because it's in Queensland, Broncos, Titans, Cowboys, and Redcliffe will all get a position there. The Warriors are probably going to be the ones that miss out, but then again, they might want to try and get the New Zealand audience there. Maybe Knights miss out, or it could go to the last place team. It's a hard one. I'd say if anyone's going to miss out, it could be the Warriors because they're not from Australia, or it could be a team like the Knights or the Canberra Raiders who miss out on it. But it's a good concept of whoever gets last misses out on Magic Round. So 30 minutes to go here, guys. 30 minutes to go here of the game. I'm just going to hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you are new around here. Whoa. Subscribe if you're new around here. Get around Fiji. Reds and Moana Pacifica will be the game later on tonight. And that'll be an interesting game. I do think the Reds will win. But, Reds haven't been great this year. Joseph says League World Cup still happening this year. Yeah, it will happen at the end of the year. It'll be very interesting. Rugby Union World Cup next year. Rugby League World Cup this year. Cricket World Cup this year. Birmingham Commonwealth Games this year. FIFA World Cup this year. Gonna be big. Big. All right, so Crusaders here. 5 meters out with a line out. Definitely an opportunity here to... oh, no. Fiji going to win the line out. Too far. The line out throw was way too far, and that's going to be... Oh, they're going to call penalty. Damn it. So penalty here to the Crusaders. They're going to take a quick tap here, and that's not what Drua want. They want to get a bit of a rest right now. The Crusaders are piling on so much pressure. You don't want to be seeing this right now. It is going to be a big back end of 2022, Ryan, but also just a big 2023 as well. It's a big couple of years for sport, man. Very big couple of years. 2025, I believe there's another Cricket World Cup in Australia. I think it's the ODI Cricket World Cup in Australia, maybe. But, FIFA Women's World Cup here in Australia next year. It's going to be a big couple of years, man. 2025 will be a really good year to kind of not have to focus too heavily on some really important events. Left-hand side, it's going to be a knock on there from the Drua. That'll be a knock on from the Drua. Jay just timed him out. Oh, dearie me. Like a ball 6 says, well, Drua next time, hopefully. No, we're going to score a try every 4 minutes, and we're going to come back and we're going to win 30. Probably we'll smack him if we do that. Somebody said, I think the ODI World Cup is in India this next year. Really? Wow, that's going to be a huge World Cup, bro. That's going to be huge. In India, are you sure? Oh, Crusaders here, 3 meters out. It's really the only two sports that Kiwis care about, rugby union and cricket. I would say cricket's probably more important to Kiwis than rugby league, but that's only because the Warriors are not good. Crusaders, Severis goes bang. Severis goes boom, 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 boom. Zanos was hoping you'd be showing the Doggies game. Well, I'll be showing the Parramatta versus Manly game, but I'm a Drua fan, so I'm going to support my Drua. I'm always going to support my Fijian Drua, regardless of how much I know we were going to lose by. We always knew that Drua were going to lose this game. I've been impressed with the first 50 minutes of what they've actually tried to accomplish, but obviously a few players out, and also just not the better team. And also, first time in Christchurch, it's a different kind of event here. I'm happy that Drua didn't lose a nil. I'm not going to lie to you. John Davis' Men's World Cup is in November, isn't it? Yes, because obviously the Rugby League NRL finishes October 1st or 2nd, and then it'll be about a month or so, or 3 weeks to a month before we head over to England for the Rugby League World Cup. Ryan Lane says, at least New Zealand are successful in qualifying for the final in cricket. They're successful in qualifying for the final in cricket. They don't win it, though. Jackie Halafia says, man, Doggy's doing bad right now in the game. That's why I tipped the Tigers. Joseph says, be happy, bro. It was a Fijian that scored. Yeah. Sevi Reese has actually scored 2 tries today. So realistically, Fiji is actually the score right now is 30-13. 30-13. Sailors still winning, but Fiji's still in it. Fiji's still in it. And he's going to miss the kick. He'll miss the kick. So stays 30-13 here, the Sailors. Stays 30-13 to the Sailors. Sphinx, baseball has no following in cricket in Australia and New Zealand, except for me. I'm the only baseball fan in the entire country. I am the only baseball fan in the entire continental region. Why have I just clicked on some rando's live stream on Instagram? Unbelievable. There we go. Don't forget, guys, follow us, BKR Sport on Instagram. Get around it. Also bringing back TikTok on Monday. I know, I'm becoming a 13-year-old. I'm becoming a 13-year-old and getting back on the old TikTok this Monday. A good friend of mine in the industry has advised me to do it because it's a very, very good platform for advertising these streams and whatnot. Some of you says it's a small audience who follows baseball in New Zealand, but the secondary summer sport in New Zealand is actually softball. Well, there you go. So left-hand side now for New Zealand. For the Crusaders, they're going to get this ball. Good pass. Gets it back on the inside. It might go on the full there. No, it's actually a really good kick. Really good kick there. And it's going to be a knock-on there from the Crusaders. That'll be a knock-on there from the Crusaders. Tonga Tama goes off there for Ikanaveri. Trucking down, just drop the link to the BKR Sport USA channel. Bing, bong, bing. Absolutely get around it. When I'm not so run down, we'll be getting right back into the channel. Sachin Gold says, I must be watching a different game here because my screen says 117 to Crusaders 0. Well, I like that score. I do. I like that score. That's a good score. Ryan says, why do the Yankees always win? They don't. They haven't won in like 13 years. I think the last time the Yankees won was 2009. What are you talking about? Yankees aren't actually... Yankees are good this year. When did the Yankees last win? They haven't won for like 13 years. They lost to the Orioles today. Yeah, 2009, I was right. 2009 was the last time the Yankees won. What planet are you watching? Jackie Halafia says Matt Burton went for the best team, Panthers to the worst team, Doggies. Yeah. Cool. John Davis said, I think FIFA World Cup on the same time as NRL World Cup. Not good for NRL ratings, surely. No, the FIFA World Cup starts later, I think. FIFA World Cup start date. So it starts 21st of November and finishes 18th of December. And I think the Rugby League World Cup will finish around the start of the FIFA World Cup. It will finish just before 15th of October. So it's only 2 weeks break between the Rugby League NRL season and the Rugby League World Cup. It's only about 2 weeks break. That's going to be so hectic on the channel for that month, 2 months. Oh, Fiji Drua with the penalty. Let's go. Fiji with the penalty. It's a penalty. The penalty says the Drua. There's the penalty to the Drua. Front row collapsing there against the Crusaders. And Tetitella will kick that ball over the sideline. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Saves the bad mistake. Oh, it's going to be... I don't actually... Oh, my God. Sailors. They're lucky. Oh, no. Bad kick, too. Jeez, that's poor. Jeez, that is poor. So Fiji Drua will get a chance here of a try, potentially. Let's see if they can do it. It's their first real opportunity of the game. All right, so 22 and a half minutes to go here of the game. The Drua, Ikanaveri will throw the ball in and they'll lose the line out. Lovely. That's what you like to see. Absolutely. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Losing the line out. That's what we do best. Daz is at the Dogs game, obviously. So there'll be a line out here in the exact same place as Fiji just lost the line out just then. Bing bong, 22 and a half minutes to go here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, Fiji. Let's get one try. Let's get just a cheeky little one try to our names. You know what I'm saying? Just a cheeky little one try to our names. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that one at all, sir. So the Drua here at the 22. Brogger says he's watching the Dogs game. He's at the Dogs game. Oh, Drua! Manasa Saulo! Oh! Oh, Callum Muntz nearly broke away there. He hasn't had the greatest of games, the old Callum Muntz. That's going to be a penalty here. The Drua surely. Oh my God, it's going to be a turnover. Oh my God, it's going to be a turnover. No, Fiji. No, Fiji. No, Fiji. No. No, Fiji. No. Oh, no, Fiji. No. Oh, no, Fiji. Oh, no, Fiji. Oh, no, Fiji. Oh, no, Fiji. Oh, that's out the full there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fiji get the ball back around the 22. Sharky says it'll be a miracle. Sharky, this is not an NRL stream. Next stream is the Rugby League. No one thinks the Bulldogs are making the top 8. No one thinks. I never predicted the Bulldogs top 8. I predicted the Bulldogs top 4. Oh, bottom 4, sorry. Bottom 4. Top 4, but switch it around. Sphinx, I'm very well aware you're a troll. Very well aware. Joseph says Warriors to win the premiership. Golden State Warriors. Definitely not the New Zealand Warriors. Definitely not New Zealand Warriors. Ryan Lane, it's very obvious, bro. Very obvious. All right. So 58.5 minutes gone here. 21 minutes to go. Aussie game. Hit the thumb up button and a subscribe if I'm new around here. Considering it, Hill Fries. I'm letting the moderators do what they want to do. I'm letting the moderators do what they want to do. Second comes, you were absolutely spot on, Joseph. No, Sasha, you're a Titans fan. Don't agree with him. Trent Jenkins says, when I said Africa coming back into Super Rugby, Fiji suck. No, they don't. This is their first year in the competition. And they've actually been a lot better this year than people actually thought they were going to be. So, no, that's not true at all. And South Africa also sucked, by the way. South African teams never did anything. South African teams also really sucked. So I don't even know what you're talking about. They had years to do it. They had years to perfect their game, and yet they sucked. So you either don't know what you're talking about, or you don't know what you're talking about. I think I'm going to lean with you don't know what you're talking about, because South African teams weren't that good either. The only South African team I think ever won was maybe the Bulls, and years ago the Lions. If that, I'm going to go back and have a look what rugby teams actually won in South Africa. Super Rugby Championships. Blues Hurricanes final. Nah, Joyce, if you're a Hurricanes fan, if you think that. This is Super Rugby Champions. When was the last time a South African team actually won the Super Rugby? Shit, bro. The Lions never even won. What are you talking about, bro? South Africa, the last time they won the Super Rugby tournament was back with the Bulls. The Bulls are the only team in South African history to ever won the Super Rugby. They won in 2010, 2009, 2007. Besides that, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? As if you would compare... Bro, I want what you're smoking. Maybe it says Fiji could make the biggest comeback in the planet here. They will. 20 minutes to go here. Slaves are probably going to score one more try to make it even more interesting there. Make it more interesting. All right, so it's going to be Crusaders here. 5 meters out. They should score here. 5 meters out. Vunivalu's done, bro. Vunivalu's done. Was good. Lost his career. So it's going to be advantage here to the Crusaders. 5 meters out. Right-hand side. They'll get taken down now. 3 meters out of the line. Extra says, let's go, Drua. Easy 50 points in 20 minutes. Let's go. Easy. Easy. Right hand side. Good defense there from Ravovo. It's still a penalty advantage now. And the Crusaders, Whitelock. Good tackle there. Good defense. There's still a penalty advantage though. If I'm Fiji, just give away a penalty. Just give it away. Tackle him out here. Oh, he's gone behind a player there, but cool. Ryan Lane says, by the way, where's Fraz been? He's been hidden. So Crusaders now, he'll be taking down 5 meters out. It's going to be a penalty here. The Crusaders, wow, no. Still playing here. It's still going here. They've got the penalty advantage, though. They've got the penalty advantage here. 1 metre out. Good defense here for Fiji, man. Phase 12. At least they're dragging it out. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's a great pass. That is a fantastic pass. That is a fantastic pass there from the Crusaders. So it will be 45-3 if they get to come. 45-3 here with a kick to go. Someone uses the balls run it 3 times. They're the only team to do in Super Rugby. But yeah, I'm telling you, Fiji Drua, the scoreline doesn't suggest kind of how they've played this game, but you know, good on them. You know, good on the Sayers. They've been the better team, clearly. Moa says, South Africa will never come back to Super Rugby. We suck playing Super Rugby. It's better for our style of play to compete in Europe. Absolutely. You know, it's weird because South Africa are a Northern Hemisphere playing team lately who are from the Southern Hemisphere. It's really odd. It'll play them out of winning the World Cup. It will. If they continue to play that way, it will play out of their favour. It will not play in their favour. I believe that South Africa have decided to change their style to fit in with the Northern Hemisphere for this World Cup because it's in the Northern Hemisphere. I do truly believe it. I think they've been building towards it for the last couple of years, and I believe it is mainly because the World Cup is being held in the Northern Hemisphere. So they want the referees to align themselves with a Northern Hemisphere style team. That's exactly what South Africa are doing. Good kick there. A very good kick there from Fergus Burke. So it will be 47-3 here with 16 minutes to go here in the game. 47 points to 3 here. As the older Fijian Drua, not looking so good. Harry G. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Welcome, Mr. Harry G. Oh, the old Drua, unfortunately, not the greatest of games today. Remember, Hockey Parks did say that Drua would not score again after that. Looks like he's right at the moment. Firstly, Nevedev, shut up. Secondly, shut up. And thirdly, shut up. The guy was a troll, mate. Like, you're literally... Actually, I'm timing you out. That's clearly a troll comment from a troll, and you're repeating that one. Bye. Enjoy the 5 minutes, Medvedev. So the Drua here are going to have the ball hit just outside the 22. What a wanky comment. Like, eat a dick, Medvedev. Wanker. 47-3 here. Drua going to bring this ball inside the 22. Junkie says, do you want to make a deal if my Para team lose today? I will change to a Titans fan. You're a Titans fan anyway. So it's going to be Drua with the ball at 22. So it's going to be a penalty here to Drua. So we're going to kick this ball out and maybe around the 5. Would love to score a try. Would love to score a try. Jeez, what a wanker. Ryan says, Haney landed last night in Melbourne, by the way. Well, there you go. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a big fight. Ryan, can you actually do me a favour? Can you go and check what Rugby League games are on that day, if it impacts the Rugby League? Does it impact the Rugby League, that fight? I will stream Haney over and Kebozis Jr. over the Rugby League in that one, however. Tundraki Samuel had a pretty good game today. He's not been bad, that's what I'll say. He's not been bad. Generally says, who's the mother of the week this week? I don't know. It's going to be Fiji Drua bring this ball inside the 22. Actually, I thought we got a penalty. I must have been a knock-on advantage there against the Sayers, not a penalty. So it's going to be Manasa Saulo. That's going to be a penalty here to the Crusaders, yeah. Oh, that's a good tackle. That's a very good tackle there. And Fiji get the ball here. No, it's going to be Sayers' ball. Penalty, Fiji? Yes. Let's go. Yeah, but that's not going to impact it, though, I don't think, Ryan. I don't think that Cambosis versus... Oh, what time is Cambosis versus Haney? What time is it? Why are they going for the scrum here, Fiji? Why would you go for the scrum here? I don't really understand this. I don't understand this. If Fiji could hold out and not give up 50, that'd be incredible. Undercard. Is that the... Okay. What time is the main event meant to start? Undercard starts at 10 a.m. What time is the main event meant to start? Let's get back here. All right, so here we go. So the scrum here for Fiji. Just inside the 22. Come on, Fiji. Come on, Fiji. Caleb Munn's having a good one. Not a good game, but he's having a good time. He's small. Samantha Wilder goes right-hand side here. Come off. Oh, lost the ball straight away after the scrum. Lost the ball straight away after the scrum. Main fight starts at 3 p.m. Yeah, they'll be finished before the 4 o'clock game starts. Joseph says South Africa left the comp because they weren't winning as much as they wanted. Wasn't doing them any good. Just disappointment every year. Yes, that too. Also because the time zone doesn't impact them. Doesn't fit well for them. But yeah, also because they weren't winning. Financially, it makes more sense. They've got a better chance of winning at the URC. And that's why they're there. Can't get the ball away. Drua, left hand side. Good run here. Good run there by the Drua. Just had to have the 22 right now. Tosavitti, come on. Come on, man. Tosavitti. Ooh. Justin Harris says, I love it when a plan comes together. Canterbury Crusaders all the way. What? Love it when a plan comes together. Canterbury Crusaders all the way. What? I don't even know what you're referring to there. Love it when a plan comes together. Like, bro, what? You're talking as if like this is a crazy big win here for the Crusaders? They're expected to win this by more. Like, you're going up against a team that is fresh in the competition. Their first time ever playing you at your own home ground in cold conditions, which is not what Drew are used to. Like, give them time, bro. Like, what? You're talking shit because of this game? I wouldn't, as a Crusaders fan, you should be expecting this and you just move on. You want to wait you just want the next game to come now. You know, you want to play a team that you're expecting to have a good game with. I wouldn't be talking shit to Fiji. It's like talking shit to Moana Pacific or the Waratahs. I know you lost the Waratahs. Interesting. All right, so 11 minutes to go here. Yeah. Imagine talking shit because you're beating Fiji. Oh, stupid comment. Left-hand side here. Left-hand side, and they're the Crusaders now might be able to score again here. They're just inside the attacking 40. Just inside the attacking 40. Oh, nearly not gone. Nearly. Oh, that's a penalty. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be an accidental penalty there. So it will be scrum feed here to the Drua. I would love to see them get through and not give up 50. So guys, 10 minutes to go here. Let's go hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And do not forget, in about an hour's time, I'll be streaming the Parramatta Eels versus Manly Sea Eagles game. Joe says Blues all the gay. Wow. Well, there you go. Wow. Trent Jenkins says Waratahs for life. This is why I was put in a timeout. I personally put you in a timeout because that was a dickhead comment to make. And if you don't know why that's a dickhead comment to make, then I might time out again. That's why you got timed out. 10 minutes to go. Ryan Lane said, I just have a feeling Hayne will get knocked out. I hope so, mate. I hope you're right. There could be a sin bin here, which is effectively a send-off. And oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. That's going to be a sin bin here. They're saying the commentary's saying that's pure accidental. That's absolutely accidental. It's a high tackle though. It'll only be yellow. It wouldn't be a red. It will be only a yellow. It won't be a red. Joe says no excuse. You said in a big boys game, you must bring your A game. There is actually excuses. You're putting in a bunch of Fijian villagers who have now played at the professional level before against a Crusaders team that has won the Super Rugby multiple times throughout the last 20 years. You know, in New Zealand. Wait, hold on 1 second here. Yellow card, yeah. So, okay, so Rafa might have come off anyway for a HIA, but he won't come back on. And the 22 has come out here for Fiji. He'll have to come back off the field, which is Jona Matadiwa. So, yeah, right, cool. Is there any that's a red and 10 weeks with these Super Rugby Muppet refs? No, that's a yellow. Bro, there was no deliberate action in that at all. It was absolutely yellow. It was the right call. What are you talking about, Zebra? That's the right call there. There's no way that Rafa Tamanda deliberately tried to do... what? That's not a red card at all. But Joseph, I absolutely disagree with you in regards to your comment there. Absolutely. Context, bro. You've got to be putting context amongst this. You've got to be putting context amongst it. You can't just expect a team to come into the competition and be a world beater. Mind you, they have shown really, they have shown spurts throughout this season too. It's their first year in the competition, and people are willing to say that you like this is terrible. It hasn't been terrible at all. This scoreline's actually been a positive game here for the Drua. Positive. So Crusaders now right inside. They've got a man advantage here. They kick the ball over the top. That's a terrible kick there. And the Drua are going to grab the ball. Good work here by good work there by the Drua. Get the ball offloaded, please. They go left hand side. Good little run there. However, Drua still going here. Drua just playing this ball around right now. Nice work by the Drua, and well done. That was a terrible kick there from the Crusaders, to be fair. Terrible kick from the Crusaders, to be honest. Left-hand side of the Drua. Nearly got through, but just got taken down last second. Inside the 22. It's going to be a penalty to the Crusaders. Damn it. And what a wonders. The ball from Untitled Island. Das wird die. Left-hand side. Here come the Crusaders at the 22. Good try. Good try. And deserve a try too. Especially with the man down. It's going to happen here. It's going to happen. So we 52-3 here with a kick to come. 9 minutes to go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. And subscribe if you're new around here. As everybody knows, I think that's a yellow, but with the Reds we have seen this season, it wouldn't surprise me that was a red. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, bro. It wouldn't surprise me, but obviously it wasn't called that way, and I'm happy. I'm a happy chappy. Happy chappy. I will take it, sir. Sir, I will take it. I will take it. Dearie me. Well, this is going to be the way the cookie crumbles in this one. This is going to be the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, Brocco, you muppet. You muppet, Brocco. How dare you? You dirty dog. You dirty dog. How dare you? Brocco. Hold on, let me finish this water bottle. It's finished. That's what I think of you right now, Brocco. You muppet, man. So Crusaders here from outside the 22. Good kick. Fergus has been great today. He's been great with his kicks today, the old Fergus. Great with the old kicks today. How am I getting followers on TikTok when I haven't even made a post yet? I haven't even made a post yet. How do I have followers on TikTok? What's going on, man? What's going on, bruh? I haven't even made a post yet. How are you finding me? No excuses, Brocco. You disappointing person. You disappointing man. Well, let's hope Fijian Drua can improve in this performance. This has been a decent performance here from the Drua. I don't know what you're talking about. How far as I'm going to go follow TikTok? You don't even know what my TikTok is. It's not the one that has content on it because I don't know the password for that old account. I don't know what my email or password is for that old account, so I've got a different one. So you don't even know it. Bing bong. You don't even know it. Oh, saves her away here. Throws the ball back on the inside. Drew a ball. Knock on. Don't worry. No penalty. Don't worry. Don't worry. Penalty. Here. This is just not great. BKR Sport YouTube, by the way. BKR Sport YouTube is the TikTok. Here's the TikTok. Remember it says Indiana Jones the Last Crusader. Well, there you go. Yeah, he'll fry, I do, but don't you want to get followers? I do, but I haven't even started up yet. I won't start up until probably, Monday. This means your TikTok will just get going. So Crusaders now bring the ball back down at 22. They should score here, especially with the man up, and they're the primo team is the game. Primo. Winner chicken dinner. Crusaders right inside. Good defense here from the Drua to not give it up straight away. And it'll go. Wow, how did it not go out there? Well done there. Well done, the Crusaders not going out of the sideline there. So Crusaders left-hand side, 15 metres out. 15 minutes. How did they go? Good work. Well done. Try time there for the Crusaders in 59.3. I'll show you it. There's this one here. I've got 2 followers, and I haven't made a post yet. At BKR Sport YouTube. 2 followers. We're flying, mate. Just absolutely flying. Haven't even made a post yet. We've got 2 followers. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. So 59.3 with the kit to come. I'm surprised he didn't go out there. That's really good work there to not go out. Oh, close to knock on, but it is what it is. Follow. Did you? Did you really? I haven't got a notification, mate. No, you didn't. You're a liar. Oh, no, you did. You are not a liar. You are not actually, in fact, a liar. It didn't show me. It doesn't show me that you followed. Well, you're a Muppet. You are. It didn't show me. All right, so 59.3 here, kick to come. Don't forget, guys, in 45 minutes, we're starting up for the Drua, not the Drua, we're watching the Drua, for the Parramatta Eels versus Manly. Parramatta versus Manly. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Can we get 10 more likes for 50? I reckon we can. Can we get 10 more likes for 50? I reckon we can do it. I reckon we can do it. I reckon. Let's do it. Let's do it. 4 minutes to go. Jay says, what is a TikTok? I don't really know, to be honest with you, mate. I haven't even really done anything on it yet. I haven't done anything on it yet. And he will get the kick too, because he's been very good from his kicks tonight. He's been very good from his kicks tonight. Very, very good. So, 61.3 here, and there is 4 minutes to go. Tigers fans, I have my funny feeling again all day today. It's been Tigers to smash the Bulldogs 30 plus and 12 to score in the second half. Well, 12's not scoring, mate, because I'm not watching. 12's not scoring because I'm not watching. Don't do it to me. I'll watch the last 15, 20 minutes, though, because I'll be streaming the other game. I'll be streaming the Manly versus Parramatta game. So, Crusaders here. 10 minutes out, they'll whack this ball, and that will go to around the 30. 12 is not scoring until I say he can score. Until I'm watching, 12 shall not score. He shall not score. No. No, 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 no. So, a draw here, left-hand side at the 40. Come on, let's get one try here. Let's get. Oh, no, it's going to be a penalty. Don't worry about that. They shoot the ball away, the Crusaders. Lovely. Lovely. Don't give up 60. They can't get 69, though, so they can't win. Last try wins. We just need to score something. We just need to score something here, the Drua. Last try wins, obviously. We'll knock on. It's going to be Drua chance here. Drua chance. Last try wins. Here we go. Here we go. Last try wins. This is our moment. This is our time to shine. Last try wins. Last try wins. Last try wins. Go. Go. You good thing. Go. 45 minutes out. Right-hand side, and Nasila will get taken down here. 48 minutes out here, rolls the ball back. Left-hand side. Oh, no. Oh, no. And that's going to be no advantage. So it will be scrum feed here to the Fijian Drua at the 45. Last try win. Sorry, at the 35. Wow, eh? So they're actually going to get a heap of meters here. Roger says, come on, Drua, last try wins. Last try does win. The last try does win. We all know it's a fact in sport. We all know it is a fact in sport that the last try does, in fact, win. But Fiji do have a minute and a half left here of the man the bin. To be fair, Moana Pacifica still have 3 games in here. 3 games to go. No, sorry, 2 games to go. No, they do have 3 games to go, yeah. They've still got a game to make up as well. Ryan Lansers really hopes Socceroos can qualify for the World Cup. Would be a bummer with no Australia. Look forward to later this year. Yeah, of course, but in the same sense, I'll still watch it regardless. So Braden and all goes off here. $61-3. I'm just saying, it's not been a terrible performance here from Drua. It has not been. It's a bit of a blowout here now, but it has not been a terrible performance here. Sevu Reece has had a good game, though. 2 tries. So, realistically, the score is actually, in fact, 51-13 because Sevu Reece scored 2 tries, which means that you've got to give those tries to Fiji because he's Fijian. So 51-13 is a real score here. Thank you very much. All right, so the Drua now 38 minutes out here from the line. Come on, last try wins, baby. Come on. Last try wins here. They're going to get this ball back to the 40, left-hand side now. Back on the inside. Go, you good thing. Oh, my goodness me. Gets the offload away. Oh, not gone. Oh, that was the chance. That was the chance. Which team are you jumping on for the World Cup? Me personally, Canada. Bro, why would you go for a team that's not going to win it? At least go for a team that's going to be good. Like, if Australia doesn't win it, I'm going to get around whoever has the most Man City players. So, right now, we've obviously got Kevin De Bruyne from Belgium. Actually, let me go through their players now, and I'll tell you how many players are from where. Let's go through the team now. There's probably more Englishmen in Man City now. But I won't be going forward to England. Field, Jesus, Brazil, Mahrez, Saudi Arabia, Grealish, English, Bernardo Silva, Spain, Rodri, Spain, De Bruyne, Belgium, Cancelo, Spain, maybe? Is Cancelo Spain or is he Argentinian? Fernandinho, Brazil, Laporte, I think. I don't know. Edison, Brazil. It's probably Brazil. I'll probably get around Brazil. So Fiji are going to have the ball here at the halfway point. Last try wins. Come on. Last try wins. Catch up with Portugal. Thank you. Oh, no. No more last try. Last try losers. So Saders here, left-hand side. There's 80 minutes gone here, guys. 80 minutes gone. They spread it out, and Saders get taken down here about 36 minutes out of the line. Don't forget, 40 minutes time we'll be jumping on for that next game, which is Manly versus Parramatta. Crusaders over the top here, kicks it through, and this is going to be an easy stop here for the Drua, and they will do that. So that will be the full-time score there, guys. 61-3. So the Drua gave it a good go for the most part. Obviously did lose the game, is what it is. But a fun game to watch nonetheless. Obviously the Drua gave it their best, but they lost. You guys, Fiji can still get back in this. Fiji's going to win it, mate. It's going to be tough, but Fiji's going to win it. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this stream. Obviously, I'll be back next week for the Fiji Drua versus Chiefs game, as per usual. I know we lost, but I will see you guys in 40 minutes' time for the Parramatta and Manly game. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe when you're around here, and I appreciate ya as always. Vinaka Vaka Levu, and Mother Sottatane. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.